So do you just want to like Brady Bunch it? Right. Hmm.
I'm sure you can. I believe in you.
Sure you can.
I really hate that right there.
Is that
there's
hole
a
in the wall?
hole. That's when I, like 7 or 8 years ago, I threw a coffee cup at my sister because she's the most horrible person in the world, and I missed. So now there's a coffee
Wait,
cup.
that's the handle.
Yeah, there is a coffee cup shaped hole in my wall from throwing a coffee mug at my sister.
That's fantastic.
She's an awful person. Just the worst, categorically.
Disclaimer, she deserved it.
Hey, apparently we're live.
Oh boy.
Well, Twitch just told me we're live on my phone.
Thank you, Twitch, on my phone.
Thank you, Twitch on my phone. Twitch on my phone. Twitch on my phone. I'm just here for the memes.
What memes? I got memes. Here, hold on. Here's some garbage that my friend's working on. If we got memes.
Oh,
if I can get the brightness down. That is Asu Cartman.
Oh no.
And then we got Ray Kenny as well. And we're gonna get the rest of them. This is like the worst culture clash I've ever seen. And I'm here for it.
Well, what was
I
that?
support it fully.
What was that episode? Ninjas and stuff, or was it like weapons and stuff? Where they went to like the fucking
No, these are
carnival and
in the South Park gear for no reason, which is horrible.
Sometimes I feel like I'm too old to understand the internet.
Hold on, let the camera focus in on Asuka and Cartman's hair. There we go. The worst shit ever.
No. No. No.
I'm waiting for the next Windows update to hit my PC so it explodes and I can return it. Oh, isn't it 2010 now, or? No, that's what I mean. I thought the next one was 2010. Let me check the updates page. Okay. Yeah, version 2004 is the next one. Okay. They said they're doing a slow roll, so people get to fuck it up gradually. Until they figure that out. They're putting the brakes on the dynamite real quick. Nice. Let's not ruin everybody's workflow immediately. Let's do it gradually. Cool. Awesome.
Alright.
So we're gonna stay live, and then it's just me and Nate. Got you. No, on stream are we audio only at the moment? Right. So you're gonna put up your 3 little capture windows of our Brady Bunch windows. Got you.
I got more than enough free time.
Oh, awesome. It is just the Lethal League screen and our commentary.
I'm just looking at Discord.
I am down to hear this music.
There we go.
Oh,
now my
let me
mic.
check.
Oh man, that must have been an interesting conversation. Just
Right?
sounds like me and Marcus are talking to a shared imaginary friend.
Didn't you know? That's exactly what's happening.
And
You've
now
always been
everybody,
here.
Alright, be right back.
Now everybody watching is now knows what our.
The window open.
Okay, I'm back.
No, he said he was rebooting Discord, so
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
got it. I have 200 megabytes left on Lethal League Blaze.
Alright. then I haven't been wasting all this time for nothing.
Yeah, you're buying me time. Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I want to see you finagle this until it works.
Oh god. Let's see. Is it the co-streamer one? Yeah. Because what I have to do is select the window, and then I have to manually like figure out the
Drag
spacing.
it over.
Yeah. It real dumb.
The one thing OBS does pretty good is it tells you the pixel count to the walls, and you can math it. So that's
Yeah.
something.
Gotta love them maths.
Except I feel like I'm still not getting the picture, and usually that's a hardware acceleration thing in Discord, and it's not... Like, I just disabled it, and yet it's still not showing up. I remember I had to do this last time.
I hope that these kind of things that are being recorded, it shows everybody else that streaming is not streamlined
It is
at all.
a nightmare.
Right?
Yeah.
All the time. All the time. It's not as bad on the PC as it is on dealing with the freaking PS4.
That thing will just die and it won't tell you. Like when you're playing Last of Us 2 that first time.
Yeah. I had to
like
have.
the
I
stream
had
just dies?
Yeah, I had to have.
We were joking about how it went down to 80p, and it had nothing to do with almost anything besides the hardware. It just didn't feel like it.
Yeah, because I have a baller internet connection.
Right.
So, like, and I had to have like Twitch open to make sure that the stream was still running, and it died like 3 times on a PS4 Pro.
South, we're streaming on PC. Alright, I might just leave the webcams out of this one.
That will be fine, or at least get yours. I don't know. You're a face.
Well, that's the...
Or was that not working either, and that's why
Well, it might now, but it might not. Because I couldn't get it to work the first time.
Man, I'm gonna open this game up, then immediately fudge around with some like video settings, and then. Do you think we should show off like a tutorial on stream or something just to get the gist of it out?
We can. I did the tutorial, but that's about all I've done.
I know that you can throw the ball to reset the speed. You can hit the ball, and you can hit the ball downward to double the speed.
There's basically
what
like
I
a rock.
understand.
There's a rock paper scissors now between hitting, bunting, and throwing.
And
Oh, how do I-
parries, which is the magic word
Yeah.
for Marcus.
Yeah.
Can I turn down the volume on the game?
Is it absurdly loud?
It's kind of loud.
Oh, because you're watching through Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even doing that.
I mean, you don't need to, because you're
'Cause
going
I'll
to
be
be playing
playing.
online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never played Lethal League
Oh, okay.
plays.
I got it. I turned
It's
it
one of
on.
those like I've looked at and appreciated from a distance, but never got my hands on. And then the sale came around, so I picked it up.
Yeah, we're fresh to it, and I played an amount of the first one, but not like a lot.
I love that hand. It's all like. Ugh.
But I'm familiar with Pong, and I'm familiar with fighting games, and I know how to do a jump attack, so I should be okay.
Why don't you play Rocket League?
Well, and I connected my controller, but there we go. Had to actually click on something first. Alright, I will run through the training.
Training mode. Oh man, some of this shiz is like.
Get ready
Like
for this
new-
to be Jet Set Radio as fuck.
I was about to say this is like new wave anime, like
Absolutely.
for sure.
It is so Jet Set Radio that Hideki Naganuma himself composed some songs on the soundtrack, and then exploded into meme Twitter.
One of my favorite posters, like in all of my collection, is my Japanese like game store promo, Jet Grind Radio poster
Nice.
for the Dreamcast.
This is not the actual tutorial, that was just training.
Select your character.
How to play.
Sonata.
Man, Jet Set Radio got shafted.
It really did.
And it turns out Sega's had the mindset of, we haven't gotten anything new or like Jet Set Radio because they're like, well, Jet Set Radio Future didn't sell well. Jet Set Radio Future was an Xbox exclusive.
Right?
Japan and Xbox don't exactly align, and that's what happened.
Remember
And
when
no one
that's
really got that
that's
game.
when Sega was just like, but Xbox, we're going all in on Xbox.
If they called the Xbox the Dreamcast 2, things would have been different. Because it is. Right down to the library.
It would have been
Like
smart.
shooters are playable.
It would have been smart to just have Dreamcast games be playable on the Xbox.
That was in the
Imagine if
talks.
that thing that it could read GD-ROMs.
Yeah, well, the thing is like it could have been like by the time the original Xbox came out, like the Dreamcast was basically dead.
Right.
So they could have just been like, "Hey, let's make all Dreamcast games playable on it." That would have given the original Xbox a live.
You would have been
robust
able to run
library.
Dreamcast games at a higher resolution than what was possible and widescreen, and that sounds awesome. And we
And
never
a-
got that.
and a DVD player.
And a CD player that stores your music.
Yeah, and a built-in hard drive.
Right. A really
Like-
big one that I've never run out of space for.
Well, I modded my Xbox, so I needed a 500 gig hard drive to store all my games on.
Sick.
I used to rent games and then bring them home and just burn them on a hard drive.
The hustle.
Yeah,
Running PS1 discs.
like because as soon as I got my original Xbox, I'm like, this is just a Dell PC, so it can't be that hard to crack. And then sure enough, like I would go onto like some of the forums for like YMNTD, and they're like, hey, we got here's some hacking software. All you have to do is install it on a hard drive and then install it in your Xbox and run this disk. And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
An Xbox with the words printed on the side, compatible with Windows CE.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, I finished the tutorial, or at least the basic one.
I'm gonna do me a simple, maybe a button check. Here, if you give me a quick and dirty, I'll skip a tutorial. We can just jump into a game.
I mean, the tutorial doesn't take long.
Oh, okay,
It
It
like
literally
5
took
minutes
me a
type.
minute.
Okay,
Do the tutorial.
tutoration.
I might switch controllers, because I plugged the Bluetooth adapter for my computer in the back, and I keep getting reception issues.
Yeah.
So, Steam controller it is.
Back
Oh.
to that, huh?
Uh-huh.
So I started playing MotoGP 2020
Oh,
on
fun.
my computer. The Steam controller, that touchpad is perfect for motorcycle racing games.
Because it's very precision
It's
left and
very-
right, like
Very
Yes.
precise and very smooth.
an analog without resistance.
Yes.
Yeah, it's super good for motorcycle racing games. Well, for MotoGP, it's
Right.
largely not a controller I like using. I use
That's
my
also a game
PS4
where you gotta
controller.
like do like downward tilted stuff to wheelie up through some corners too and all that. So
Yeah, so having that whole like big pad, it's super nice. I literally hate using it for anything else, but I was getting really frustrated with my PS4 controller, so I was like, let's try it, I guess, before I plug my steering wheel in.
you hear that, Valve? It has a use.
Yeah. One use. MotoGP 2020.
Sick.
So while you're doing that, I'm attempting to set up these cameras.
Are you
And
Brady
I-
bunching us?
I'm
I've
trying.
just booted up
Oh.
Lethal League. Ooh.
I think it's gonna. Oh Jesus, what have I done? I inceptioned the stream.
Oh no. We've been incepted.
Yeah, we got incepted super hard.
Oh,
Man.
nice. We got exposed.
Okay.
Let me appreciate this title music for a second.
It's real good. I've been listening to it for like 25 minutes.
Oh, and more layers keep coming in. Hold on.
Alright, let's see.
I got the New Belgium Voodoo Ranger,
Ooh.
and they have like these alternating covers, and they got this 1985 edition, and it's super neat. He's got like Venetian blind shades, like a checkerboard neon hat, and a jacket with like cobras on it, and a fanny pack.
Filters.
I'm just maxing out the game right now and turning up all the settings.
Good call. Not that they're taxing at all.
Right, maximum anti-aliasing, 120 frames. Let's see what this thing can do. Oh.
Oh boy.
Alright, how to play.
Yeah, all I can see is Max's screen.
Yeah, and it's... The stream right now is looking like a whole bunch of fun. While I attempt to make this work. Like, theoretically I should do 3 different cameras.
Right. Okay, I have directional control of this ball.
You do.
Alright. It's also harder to hit than I thought.
It's pretty precise.
I have a double jump. Or at least is this character I do.
You do for all of them.
Going in the air. Cool.
Oh my god, I forgot. That's not how that works.
Oh, whoa, what's this?
Not a furry butt.
Not a
No. It's like paintball, but with like Orbeez. And it looks cool as fuck.
Okay, well at least, as precise as this is, at least when you hit the thing you have like a lot of active frames on your attack.
Yeah.
So you can get by. Oh, okay. Bunt it, then attack for a thing. So
100-foot range.
So set spike.
Yeah. A bunt is gonna give you the opportunity to spike, basically.
Right.
Just keep in mind, it's not locked to you once you bunt it.
Right, it is now a free ball.
Yeah, in fact, it will not hurt anyone if they touch it. Alright, I got one cam.
Oh, I helped kick somebody out of Starbucks in Scotts Valley.
Yeah.
Were they no masking?
No masking, and they were having an attitude about it. And then me and like
seems to be how it goes.
And then me and like 4 other people are like, "Hey, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Nice.
Get out." They're like, "What are you gonna do about it?" And all 4 of us are like, "We will pick you up and carry you out of here." And then you can explain to the cops when they get here why you were trespassing.
Cool, I get the controls, and boy am I gonna be like rough at this immediately. This is a game you can pick up and play, but you gotta learn it.
Yeah.
Okay, the most frustrating thing, I use a PS4 controller for everything, including my Switch, and have a special adapter to do so.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to press circle to confirm things on any other platform does not work.
Really?
I have that problem.
Circle is back, X is confirmed because we're big old strong Americans who use the Imperial system.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fair.
I do have that problem a bunch because I have a modded Japanese PS2 for playing all of my PS2 and PS1 games.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's like the one that gets the most use. And then I have my Switch controller, which A and O are the same thing between the 2 controllers, or A and circle are the same thing. So when I go to like play my PS4, I will constantly hit circle, and they
It's
won't
wrong,
let
and
me.
they hate it.
Yeah, and like there's no way Sony's gonna let me switch it over to the Japanese method, so all my buttons are the same.
Not only are you wrong, you aren't allowed to be right.
Yeah, thanks Sony, you asshole.
Wow, South, you've got 500 hours in this game? We're about to make you cry. In not a good way.
We're scrubs.
Who spends 500 hours playing Pong?
Have you played fighting games
I'm looking
before?
at
That's
you.
how I
I'm
do.
looking at you right in the camera. Pong,
Yeah, this isn't-
Pong specifically.
This isn't about me, alright?
I have at least 80 hours in combat on the 2600.
So me, it would be Yar's Revenge. I probably have the most amount of time on.
That was like the most like arcadey game of the ones that I had. But like I didn't feel an end goal. You just kind of Galaga it, you beat the things, you go to the back panel, then you shoot Yar, and that's it. Or whatever.
Yeah, but like that was one of the earliest games I had as a kid, and so I've played Yar's Revenge probably well over like 500, 600 hours just from being a kid and just not having anything else to play, and just playing the shit out of that. And then I got to be an adult and I understood how to play the game, and then it was just a drive to get a high score.
Yep.
And then I went and saw high scores, and I'm like, well, fuck that.
I had this weird version of combat that had like 80 game modes or something though, like different matchups, like 3 planes versus 1 big plane and weird shit like that.
Yeah.
5 hours in, we learned the high-level tech of you can curve bullets in that game.
I do have
If
links
you-
enabled in chat, South, if you want to put a link in.
Awesome. Max, would you like to open up a room and invite me or something
Yeah,
along that line?
I'm finagling this in the best way I know how.
For sure.
Get ready
On
for
the-
this to just
on-
be Jankfest 2005. Oh wait, it's not gonna work.
What's not gonna work?
I was gonna just literally share the 4cam Discord,
Right.
but when I'm streaming in Discord, it doesn't actually show that. It says your stream is still running while I'm playing to save resources to not show it to me again.
I'm gonna open up Twitch so I
So-
can see the chat.
I think we're just not gonna have webcams right now, unfortunately. I will hammer this out later.
For sure, for sure.
Oh, is that a link to a clip for yourself? Let me do this while I make a room. Let's see.
The fun thing I have seen about Sleep League plays is once you KO the opponent, people have some combos just to style on their opponents, which is hilarious. Like, you can juggle them however you like.
Oh yeah. I just invited you.
Oh, son
Oh,
of a
sweet.
bitch. I have to switch accounts because I'm in the store's account.
Oh Jesus, I'm watching this clip.
Tutorial 1 didn't give me the info and I skipped it. What's parry, though?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would, so you can't jump and steal the ball from me mid-attack.
Oh, that's right. Tutorial 1 doesn't show you parry. I'm trying to remember now.
Me mid-attack. Gonna do it live?
Sorry, I'm just watching this clip and that's bonkers.
Alright, here we
That
go.
corner stuff, that was hilarious.
Oh my god.
I can now see chat, finally.
Yeah, people just destroy each other.
Yeah.
And there's no reason to do it, just combos are for fun, that's great.
Alright,
I'm
I'm gonna
sad
open up
back
stream just so I could read chat while I'm playing.
I'm sad that I can't see us on stream.
It's a little
A
loud.
little bit.
I can turn the game down. Actually, I'm gonna re-invite you, Marcus.
Oh, okay.
I can't go to the options menu without doing it, and if I turn it down, it'll turn kind of everything down. So,
I'm glad that we did this after we went live.
Oh, of
People
course.
got-
I just
No.
wanted to get the stream up.
Right.
Before Slobs decided that it wasn't gonna work.
Yeah.
Well, being that we're just voices, should we do a little introduction while we get things going so people can connect the voices to a face? I don't know.
What
I am
face?
Nate, and I am not
What
actually
face, but
playing.
connect the voices to people?
Yeah,
I guess.
that's fair. Yeah, go for it, Nate.
Yeah, I am Nate, and I'm not currently playing. I am just sitting here drinking beer, watching, and commenting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Max, and all of us, you know, are current or former employees of Level Up Video Games, and that's the banner we're streaming under. So, it's a retro and modern game store in Santa Cruz, and we have a website with all of our stuff. I can actually put it in the chat, and if you're ever looking for game stuff, please give it a look. We can ship stuff out to you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But
We also
And
have
yes.
curbside pickup.
we do. Go ahead, Marcus.
And I'm Marcus, the youngin' of this group. I like to play new and cool video games, and I have nothing else to say because I didn't give any forethought before that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's me.
I love. You gotta
Alright.
love impromptu discussion.
I
yeah.
just sent you another invite.
Cool. And for the rest of this commentary, I'm gonna yes and this till I die.
Yep, there we go. That's the way to do
All
it.
right.
That's
Improv.
And
All right.
I still really like the Scientology episode of
South
BoJack
Park?
Horseman. No, BoJack Horseman, where they just replaced it with improv groups.
nice.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Aren't they like on a cruise?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
oh,
like
yeah.
literally everything they were doing is like straight out of Dianetics.
Yeah.
And then just to cover their ass, they're like Bojack's like, no, Scientology is not a cult. I learned about that while I was studying cults.
The host has quit? What happened?
I didn't. It's loading.
No, I got booted out of that lobby.
Whoo boy. Here we go.
Yeah, technical difficulties,
Oh,
baby!
connection lost.
Told you.
Alright. I shouldn't have any weird networking stuff going on. Hopefully.
See, I would host, but I got like 5 people in my house streaming Netflix and YouTube and Twitch tabs and whatever the hell else.
I mean, that might explain some things. I sent you another
I got
invite.
my
Let's just try
wire
it
in
one
my
more time.
computer. Yeah, yeah.
If that doesn't
Well,
work,
I'm in again.
I'll do some more thorough checking.
I will turn Wi-Fi off on my devices that I can.
I mean, I don't think that's gonna make a huge difference.
No, it won't, but
Did I leave?
okay. What if I host?
Did I leave again?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, that's really weird.
I will do what I can on my end. We're gonna save this.
We're gonna, yeah, it'll take us an hour, but we'll save it.
We're professionals, ladies and gentlemen. We know exactly how to computor.
We definitely repair video game consoles.
We know what we're doing.
Oh, you sent me an invite. Goddamn. Send it again.
Yeah, I did. Oh, you dropped it?
Yeah, I accidentally closed it
Okay.
out of impulse because I saw mine at the top.
You expect nothing, we deliver less.
If you don't like our free advice, you can have your money back.
No guarantee, though.
Free 95 advice.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, cool, I can see your ping.
Whoever said that freedom
Oh,
isn't
well, that
free
just
wasn't-
worked.
So that just worked. So I don't know what your problem is, but I'm fine. Oh, right, it has to build up damage.
Yeah.
Well,
And my controller was having no fun.
Oh man, see, this is the kind of Twitch gameplay crap that I'm good at.
exactly.
Like, give me like 10-15 hours of like hardcore practice, and I will just be the biggest asshole.
And
in this
hardcore
game.
practice it is indeed.
Oh, dude, that's so cool.
I'm trying to do the thing.
This is like Jet Set Radio
Oh, son of a
highlight.
bitch.
Oh,
That was a parry.
is it just attack again, or?
I'm pretty sure it's attack while someone's charging.
Oh my god, this is brutal.
Right? Reset.
Oh!
Oh, you got hit so hard you turned white.
White it out. Oh, it's your ball. I didn't realize the alternate serves.
Yeah.
Wow, some of the dialogue is.
Oh, wrong way.
Mwah.
So something I was told to pay attention to, which is like the beat timer on the bottom, tells you.
How long it's gonna take for the charge to come out, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
No.
Oh!
Oh.
I am not liking my Steam controller for this.
That was a good teabag.
That was a good one.
Woo.
Let's rotate the cast a bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, good colors. Dust and Ashes is new, yeah?
I think so, yeah, that's why it's unlocked, but I don't actually have any of the other characters unlocked.
Right. Let's rotate stages as well, may as well.
Yeah.
I feel
Oh,
like there's.
and then I
Didn't
picked
we just
this.
go?
We did.
I thought we
feel
went to the
like-
first stage.
I feel like there are a number of archetypal characters that are missing from a cartoon roster in a fighting game.
That's the goal.
No, there's some missing.
Oh, I
Like,
see.
There's like 4 like internet subcultures that are not represented.
Where's Invader Zimcore?
Oh god, please no.
Early Hot Topic, you know.
Well, early Hot Topic actually wasn't that bad. I bought so much clothing there in high school.
I think Hot Topic was okay pre-anime. And then
Yeah.
it kind of did what it do.
Yeah, I liked it when it was like pop gothic.
I keep facing the wrong direction.
Which matters, apparently. Yo, taunts.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Health persists.
Yeah, it's,
I believe we apologized in advance for our gameplay.
I
I'm
apologize
gonna
for
get this
nothing.
out of here.
The
Items.
speed at which that ball moves.
Fastball.
Oh man, you got the spirit running all through ya.
Nice.
Whew.
Whatever that did.
Oh man, I think we should start like doing like movie night in like Discord because there's like a bunch of movies that we should watch.
Oh!
Right now, I'm just like we should watch Beetlejuice.
I'm pretty down for Beetlejuice.
I mean, we can't stream it, but I can do it.
No, I
Oh,
meant,
we
like,
would
Yeah.
just do it in the little
Fucking
Discord
Discord.
window and just have a
Nate,
watch along.
if it's not streamed, it's not worth my time.
Yeah, because we make all our money on stream, right?
what are you, Dr. Disrespect?
Candyman, get it?
I like no joke. I don't like if Dr. Disrespect does not ever come back. I'm totally
Lock
fine with that.
stage. Down with this one.
Like,
Ooh,
I
elevator stage.
I used to like think he was like a pretty funny character, and it's just, like he doesn't know how to turn it off.
He doesn't, and he says that he does sometimes during stream, but I'm not buying it.
Bump, set, spike.
Like he got so caught up in his character of Dr. Disrespect, it's like him now.
Yeah.
Like he can't separate it. Where like Dr. Disrespect like gets away with everything, and he's like, well, we're the same people, so I might as well just keep doing it all the time.
Dr. Disrespect looks in the mirror and just has Dr. or Mr. Jekyll look at him.
Oh no, like in the freaking psychology books I got from Max, like they like cover that shit extensively.
Dang.
Like it's a psychological disorder.
Narcissistic personality disorder?
Yeah. Yeah, where you basically create an alter ego of yourself to get away with shit you know is wrong.
Yeah.
That sounds unhealthy.
It is unhealthy. Why it's considered a psychological disorder.
Indeed.
Oh, I gotta unplug, hang on.
That was a slow ball to die to.
That was. I swear I'm hitting some of these, but I'm clearly not. I'm still getting used to the window.
He's gonna start blaming his controller any second, Marcus.
I mean, it's
get ready.
Steam
I mean, he
controller.
is
I'm,
using the
I'm
same
within my
controller.
right.
I told you any second he would start blaming the controller.
We didn't even do any specials, no nothing.
South, we can probably get you in here, yeah. I'm gonna get my
Absolutely,
ass
no reason not to.
absolutely annihilated, but
Oh yeah, I'm like super not looking at any of the chat.
I'm legitimately gonna switch controllers.
For sure.
Are you gonna
In
get
the
a
meantime,
PS4 controller?
No, I'm gonna get my Xbox One controller.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
That's
plug,
actually probably a better choice.
I'm gonna plug the Bluetooth adapter in the front.
Oh dude, I'm so tempted to buy the Xbox Elite controller that's at the store right now.
Oh, there is one?
Yeah.
Is
is
it?
there a way to invite
the
people
V2,
who aren't
right?
friends?
Huh?
It's the
It's-
V2,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's a V2. It's like
Okay.
$110. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's so cheap.
Just wait for those
And-
bumpers to break. I don't know if there's a way to invite people who aren't friends. We might have to add you.
Alright, you shift tab, and then you go to... You can search for people, I know you can.
Click your profile, your shift tab. There is.
Just in
I'm reading-
reverse.
I'm reading Southvine, like, but in
I like
reverse.
never use Steam enough.
You'll
I'm
have-
always playing by myself, so...
You'll have to invite me again too, because I'm an idiot and I left.
Right. Oh, nice. Shift tab, click on your profile.
And right-click join game and copy link address. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, because I guess it is just a web link.
Got you.
Is
Then
it
we can
web?
just drop that straight into the Twitch chat, can't we?
Is it WebLink or WeebLink?
Weeb. It's Weeblink.
The WeebLink.
The Weeblink on the
Crunchyroll.
interwebs.
A Crunchyroll advertisement.
So
Click
I
the
believe
Weeb
that. Hey Max, do you have a browser Twitch tab open?
Yeah.
This should work then. One sec.
Yeah, I have it in OBS as like a panel.
Right. Well, it's gonna show up in chat, so just click on that, I suppose. So if I do this, click here, go to chat, and hit Control V, and then I do a dooper-doo. That didn't.
Dooper-doo?
You can copy that then,
Oh,
or did I do something wrong?
I thought that was further away from me than it was, but it was
Hold on.
right next to me.
I'm gonna mute this tab. 'Cause that's annoying.
If you put it in a browser, it just works.
Select your character.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
So let me know if that works, South.
It did. We're all here.
Ah,
We're in game.
I'm not here.
excellent.
You're not joining.
I will. What do I like?
It's far more fun to
Pause that
comment.
real quick.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, good color schemes.
Why?
Because like one-on-one competitive games, not a thing I'm good at.
I mean, me neither.
Except for like, I'm waiting for Star Wars Squadrons because I was beast at X-Wing versus TIE Fighter.
Yeah, Dev's doing the things. All right, there we go.
There's the Hideki.
Yeah. Oh, he called
Oh,
it.
shit balls. Oh, first casualty.
Yeah!
Oh!
Let's go! Wait, who's yellow? Oh, player 3.
Me. Yeah.
Marcus's Twitch is fucking this game.
Oh.
They're like, I got the reflexes from playing Girls for 1,012
son of a
hours.
Rip me.
Oh, get out of here. Thank you, Letch.
Get wrecked, nerds. Marcus is about to get kerplowed.
Oh, there it is. So you want to get those bunt loops going because you keep control of the ball and then can strike it whenever.
Yeah.
So South is playing Sonata and you are... There it is.
There it is. Just styling on it.
Oh,
There's so much chaos.
Oh.
I would just drop my
Dang, you got it.
controller and cry.
I was hoping to parry in time.
Rip me. Lost all my lives.
Funk. Nice. You got the
Nice.
parry.
Bro, you got burp.
No better way to learn.
Well, I was like rooting for Marcus because like as soon as the round started, he just
Don't worry.
demolished, and I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, I turned around the wrong way.
Right? That just keeps happening to me.
I like how you get Jesse and
GG.
James off the screen, like.
And I got a couple. I'm proud of that.
Select your character.
Yeah.
So like the hardest part of most fighting games, this aside, would be like learning new movement because everything handles differently.
Switch.
Like
Yeah.
if you go from Street Fighter to King of Fighters to like BlazBlue to Smash
Right.
Bros, it's hard to know how to gauge and move around and all that.
Yeah.
That's where this game apparently like does really well on. So get used to that. Ooh. Nice.
Ooh, wrong way.
Didn't see it.
The speed and ferocity of this gameplay.
It's real.
My
Yeah.
freaking goodness.
That's why it's just like bonkers Pong.
Super Pong.
Oh no.
Oh, I have
Oh
it.
no.
Chain going. Oh, he
I
knew.
have-
Okay,
I
there
have
it goes.
this
Screen
song,
changes.
Andrew. Whoa! 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 Lordy Lou,
Keep me
Satan.
around. I will live twice. Nope. I swear I'm hitting things, I'm just hitting the wrong things.
Stop hitting the wrong things, Max.
Hit the right
pro
buttons?
Tip. Yeah, pro tip.
Okay.
Ah. I meant to press Y there. I was gonna throw up the pacing.
So, like, what upcoming game are you most excited about right now?
What is coming out right now? I know
Well-
Limited Run's doing a bunch of things. That's all I'm looking at personally.
Yeah, but like we got
Oh,
Squadrons.
you got it.
We have Squadrons in October. Then
GG.
What
So
comes
that's
out on
Tower.
Nitro Cup.
What comes out on the 17th? It was
Is it Ghost of Tsushima?
yeah,
Yeah, so
Ghost of Tsushima.
literally
Uh,
tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tsushima and Origami King are tomorrow.
yeah. I
Hmm.
don't care too much about Origami King because I've been like burned so many times with
Oh, it's in
With,
host.
Oh
uh,
no! Did
Host
I?
just quit?
Oops!
Did you accidentally back out?
I did not hit rematch. That's what happened.
way to go, Marcus.
Go ahead and just send
I
the invite
can
again.
watch me do it again. Yeah.
So I'm
what the
I'm not overly excited about Origami King because I got burned too many times with Paper Mario games, and
That's
so I'm just like
Fair. I
ready
did.
to be disappointed.
I did watch
My
some
bad,
gameplay, and it looks pretty good. It is still a consumable attack thing, except they've made it a lot easier to get them, like the thing from Sticker Star.
Yeah,
So they at least made an attempt to fix it. I do like the whole concept of it's like a puzzle because you have to rotate the field to line
and
up.
put them in a straight line so you can actually hit them all at once.
That's weird. It doesn't say. It says couldn't
So it's
join.
like- so it's like
Did I?
Did I put the
I-
thing in wrong? Oh, you
That's not the
copied.
exact
That's
same
the
link.
same exact link.
But I have a different lobby open. I'm gonna try it one more time, but I think that's what it's doing. Third time's the charm.
Select your character.
Yeah, I can't join with that one.
Right. No, it's the same link. Weird. Let me close my page and then
Yeah.
redo that. Technical difficulties is the best kind of difficulties.
Thanks for playing with us, by the way, Sal.
Yeah,
It's
nice to have someone who
always
knows
fun
what
to
they're
get
doing.
people. Yeah, right.
I think that's what kind of saved the Skullgirl stream too. Was like, oh, someone who
Good.
can kick my ass. Excellent.
Yeah, there you
Just
go.
calling it. What instead of beating up on me and Sam, you asshole?
Yeah. You know, we can do that again.
I
I'm
mean,
down.
I have Skullgirls now.
No, we
So
all
do
do.
I have I have all of Skullgirls.
Yeah,
I bought
same.
the
It
complete
was
I don't
thing,
know.
it was cheap.
and I suck at it.
Did you try
It's the exact
remaking
same
the
link.
lobby?
I did.
Same
I made a
link, huh?
different lobby. I can close and reopen the game, or Max can host. Either way, like,
I mean, my hosting wasn't working.
Select your character.
Yeah,
what if I
it
just
says
close
can't.
Steam and reopen Steam?
You probably don't have to close Steam if you just relaunch the game.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, try that.
Oh,
It's not
We'll
like it takes
relaunch
long.
the game because technical things are weird.
Cool. My beer is too far away from me.
All the technical
no.
difficulties this stream.
Yeah.
Also, welcome in Silent Wes.
Hello, Silent Wes.
Is there a Silent
That's
West?
Wes. There's
There's
a Silent
Silent
Wes.
Wes.
Ah,
Man,
We are on stream, and so are you. Have fun.
good thing I didn't. Good thing I didn't actually set up these cameras, because as soon as another person joins, it all goes wonky. So that's good.
All right, fifth time's the charm.
Yeah.
I've rebooted Steam and the game. That
Wes,
different
you
code?
can,
It is not.
You can
I don't know
watch
what
the
to say.
game if you click to watch the stream that I'm streaming in Discord.
I'm unsure what to do
That's what
now.
I'm doing right now.
Let's see. It was the same link.
It is the same link for whatever reason.
Woo! I can try hosting.
You can try hosting, and then do the same thing.
Yeah, right.
Right. Is there a way I can delete all those messages as a moderator?
You should be able to.
Let me try that.
Select your character.
Yeah, I couldn't join. Okay, let me try host game.
Select your character.
I'm having technical difficulties here.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be a running trend.
Hold, please. Your game is very important to us.
I know, there's nothing we can do, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Hello, IT.
Oh, right, I got it.
Nice reference.
And Steam is now updating.
Alright,
Oh.
well, there's
Thanks,
a new
Val.
link. Try that link.
I shall.
It's to the past.
It is to the past.
Or Between Worlds.
The
Or
past.
an Awakening.
Yeah, I mean, I was
This
having
is-
trouble
A whirlwind of activity here.
this to go before, so I don't know if I will work.
Mhm.
You know, we could circumvent literally all of this, and you could just add him on Steam.
Yeah, I could. But then that's like a commitment, man.
Add them. I don't want to make any assumptions. I misspoke as soon as I realized as soon as I said it.
Fair.
As soon as words came out, you're like, oh, I'm dumb. Great.
Yep.
Great.
Anonymous hard enough.
All right, you host, because this ain't working for me.
Did you even try? I didn't try.
I assume that South tried.
I see.
That's
Ooh.
another bold assumption.
That the South tried?
South tried and failed.
They sure did.
I saw a really interesting point where someone's like, gay marriage has been around longer than the Confederacy. Why don't we make statues for that?
South is
Nice.
still around and interested and keep playing. You can whisper Steam code or whatever, and I can get that all done for you.
When I lived up in the Central Valley, I had a sticker on my motorcycle that said, "You lost the war, get over it."
That's
Right.
It was like the Confederate flag with like the strike through it. My car got vandalized a bunch, or my bike got vandalized a bunch.
Just because they mad.
Yeah, they mad that they lost, and I'm like, you
And
mad,
when
bro?
have Max, I will invite you.
Okay.
Let's at least get content going on this thing.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is quality content.
Indeed, the best kind.
content. The best kind of content is quality content.
All right. Well, that worked at least.
The best kind of distinct is legally.
Have you gotten a whisper yet?
The best kind of blonde is legally.
The best kind of blonde is legal.
You know, I've only seen
Hey.
the musical.
No. Watch the movie Legally Blonde. That is such a solidly stupid movie from
Oh,
the
it's
90s.
it's true.
It's a great movie.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Like, so is Mean Girls. I used to think Mean Girls was like super stupid. I love Mean Girls.
Laurel is incensed that I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't watched Mean Girls?
Oh, the curve.
Dude,
That's
dude,
nice.
Adam.
Wesso, you are a mean girl.
I know.
It's true.
He doesn't wear pink though.
You
Not
don't need to
enough.
wear pink to be a mean
Wrong
girl.
way. Wrong way.
You have to at least once a week.
Wrong way. Sal, if you're still
Yeah, you-
around, just send one of us a whisper, and we can add you on Steam if you want to play. Regardless,
sure it-
thank you for coming around.
Make sure it's a careless whisper, though.
Yep.
I'm sorry, or an imprudent murmur. How about that?
Oh, that's what this song is from. I hear it in post all the time in like music videos and whatever.
Oh, the
Oh, no.
Oh
no.
Yeah, it's
I love this song. Cool.
Man, this goes a lot faster.
Sliced and diced.
We didn't even do the thing.
No.
what? Listen to Wham?
Do you want to try it? It's if you look at the bottom bar and get the timing down, we can absolutely just double it until we like hit 10,000 or whatever it is.
I mean, I'm still getting in the groove of it. Let's
Of
just
course,
give
let's
it
play
a
for
shot.
a bit. I'm gonna hit random because what's it to you?
Gotta wait. Max is getting his Stella groove.
See, I know
I need to go through at least 17 more controllers before I'm good to go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he needs to do his break into Electric Boogaloo.
we're gonna walk on through Electric Avenue.
I will say
And
the
then-
ready system in this is not the great. Like, I had to start to go ready.
Is
Yeah.
it not start to go away?
No, it is, but I expected that when I selected my character, I would automatically be ready.
Well, you gotta have time to color though.
Yeah, that's true.
Then again, it's the way Smash Bros does it. You can do it at any point in time. I don't know.
Oh, Twitch crashed.
Nice.
Your Twitch or the stream?
My Twitch.
Okay. You scared me there for a second.
No. I'm pretty sure the stream is still running. Yeah,
I'd like to imagine.
the stream is still running, but it crashed on my phone.
Nope. Oh!
I find that Twitch on mobile is not.
Oh
stable.
no! Oh,
It's like, oh, you're dead. Yeet. Oh, we got the 8 o'clock howl going on outside.
Ah, woo.
Ow.
The wrong way.
shit!
The one fun thing I'm seeing is you can hold your charge attack, and then the second it collides, it'll go through.
Oh, that's right.
You're like, go right, Candyman.
Oh right, straight through the wall.
Straight to the wall, and you're
You
to blame.
blame. We're gonna get copywritten, muted, or something. I don't know.
We're gonna get DMCA'd for doing spook songs.
We're too good.
We are too good.
I don't get that movement that he had going on.
Nope.
Buster, dude, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing, bud?
Fuck.
My dog's just sitting in
I
the
don't know
corner.
if it's new to this game or whatever, but Candyman can activate his special and then just keep activating it as long as he keeps the rally going.
Oh no.
So you can go through a wall, back to yourself again and
back
again.
to
and
back
again.
through a wall. Oh god.
I feel a little bad. I don't know enough about this game to show off what like the real differences between characters are, and there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Who's that subway gator?
That is a Latch. Bunt. Oh, right, her.
Oh!
Right, that thing doesn't go away.
Oh, I have a hover.
Yes,
Wait,
you
Max won?
did. Yeah, he did.
I won a burst. One burst.
He won by default.
Okay.
Man, I gotta like hit the damn thing.
Oh,
I'm gonna let it kill you.
I thought it wasn't gonna catch me in the corner.
Nailed in the freaking face. Yeah, I like your like scarecrow looking dude. It's like if your pants Shadow got sick in Everland and it's like that's it. I'm gonna go into MMA, but with baseballs.
Nope. So if I try to bunt while you're swinging, that's what happens. I get canceled out of it.
Right.
So bunting is not the correct thing to do there.
Dude, she's like all hella jet set with rollerblades and everything.
Oh no!
Whoa! No!
You gotta watch
I
the
should have looked
timer,
at the
man.
meter.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh snap!
You got your shit pushed in there, bro.
I thought I hit that.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
You
a
did, but with your face.
Oh yeah, I caught it with my face.
Yeah. I like his Sonic the Hedgehog kind of
Posing.
posing.
Now he just needs to be holding a gun.
But isn't that
Hedgehog
Shadow?
the Hedgehog.
There's Shadow.
Hedgehog.
I'm digging Latch.
He looks like he's straight out of Parappa the Rappa.
Yeah.
I like the aluminum baseball bat noises that are in there,
Totally.
just randomly.
Oh.
Oh!
I mean, I think that's kind of a mainstay from the first iteration of this game.
Yeah.
And by that, I don't mean Lethal League. I mean whatever that weird browser game this was before Lethal League.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Ah!
Nope.
No! There goes Marcus dominating in a fighting game again.
Quote unquote fighting game.
Thankfully, I'm sitting down. The shock would make me pass out.
I'd actually consider this to be a legit fighting game. This does
Oh,
not.
I can see it.
It
It's
doesn't.
neutral. It's parries. I'm down.
It's a fighting game.
My special is just doing a kick flip.
Wrong way.
I'm proud of you, Max. You did it.
Thank you.
You did it. You did it. You're my hero.
The short range slow roll, it's just like, can I make this work?
Oh, dude, you got a skateboard. You totally can win against a freaking lizard.
Did you see me do a kick flip?
Yeah.
Do a kickflip. Do a kickflip.
Oh snap.
I don't approve of the mall grab though.
Dang.
I couldn't. I didn't know
Gotta
the
watch
angle.
it, man.
No,
got
I had the
ripped.
timing. I didn't have the angle.
If you jump attack and do it, it's always or jump forward and do it, it's always a downward.
You got straight Ricka shot in the face.
On grounded, you can do up and down. Oh,
Ooh. Verse 7. Jeez, this has gone on.
Yo, why the fuck isn't Aaron in chat?
I don't know. Someone ping him.
Aaron, you're supposed to be in chat, dude.
That's how you ping.
we're gonna get the whole gang going and nobody playing but us. Awesome.
Yep.
I'm gonna get everybody on the store Discord.
We need a whole peanut gallery to keep this going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but like,
Yeah.
but you're the only two playing.
That's the thing, though. This is what I miss about sitting on a couch and playing
Right?
a game with someone. Like,
Well, guess what you
Right.
won't be able to do for a long window of time.
sit in an actual room with someone and play a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But like, we didn't used to have games that were 4 players. You just made 2 players work, or 1
yeah, you'd,
player. I remember taking turns in like GTA.
absolutely, until someone died.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get as many stars as you can until someone dies.
You know how many years I played GTA before I found out the story mode is fun and good?
Ugh. Nope.
Well, none of us can. It's so funky to me. Oh,
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I paused
That
the
was-
game on my side. That was fun.
dang. So dainty.
I know, right?
I like Mr. Candy a lot.
Candyman is the worst.
He's like
The
a
best.
freaking-
I'm playing as
he's
him
like
and he's the worst. And
He's
by
like a
that I
freaking-
mean the best.
He's like a freaking crackhead. I love him.
Oh no.
Oh, that's what that does.
Whoop!
Oh, I missed it.
Whoa!
I'm afraid to double jump.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fair.
So, I bought, since I'm remodeling my room, I bought a different chair. I bought like one of those like really nice memory foam beanbag chairs. And I'm building this low desk so I can do keyboard and mouse stuff.
That's
Right.
good.
So I should be able to like play competitively like various multiplayer games now.
Oh wait.
That's awesome.
Who needs the actual taunts?
I think we should do a stream of Kirby's Dream Course.
I'm down.
I mean, we've been talking about this. It needs to happen. Whoa, no!
I'm trying to catch it. I was a frame late. I know what I was doing. I'm like, that's going forward. I need to turn around and jump, but
Yeah.
I love Candyman.
He
So
looks
it seems like
looks
Raptor's
like-
thing is hitting the ball sideways midair. Candyman goes through walls. Latch can hold onto it. Dice can curve it. Sonata does a something, and
I
then
think
Switch does a something.
It's a delay. So
Sonata?
like, yeah, I think for a short time, it like pops forward right after it gets hit to try to throw you off, I think. But I don't.
see.
You might be able to like re-trigger it. I don't know exactly how it works. Let's find
Maybe
out.
it's midway direction change.
It might be.
Like maybe you can tilt it.
Maybe.
No one can see my face, but like the music, the bass, this tone, it's all me. I love it.
Everyone can see your face.
Not on stream.
Not on stream.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was a direction change.
Have fun.
Oh, that reset.
Low angle.
Well, it was the hit and then it reset and built fast again. And I was like, didn't see that coming.
So switches is not a 45-degree angle.
It's like
Is what it
it's a
does.
less than 45, right?
Right, it's like
Yeah.
a 25, something like that.
Oh no!
Yeah, there we go. I'm
Wrecked.
seeing it. I'm seeing it.
He sees the Matrix.
The Masterix.
He's the Masterix.
Stop it.
I tried.
You take the bread pill or the flu pill there, Masterix.
The bread pill, the flu pill.
Red pill, blue pill, Morpheus, Orsus. Oh yeah? Oh no!
Yeah, that's what it does.
In the face!
Oh!
Oh!
I was
We're not
ready for
even.
it.
It's not even going that fast, honestly. In,
No, we're not getting
in
there.
Lethal League like terms, that number at the bottom's only getting to like 500.
Oh, B or bunt is how you parry. Mid attack.
Oh, to get. Oh, okay, I see.
So if someone else tries to jump attack it and do whatever, you gotta parry it then.
Yeah.
Aaron's about to go teach 70 small children. Rest.
Excuse me?
Rest in pepperonis.
Got it. Thanks for coming along, Aaron.
Yeah,
Safe travels
Sherry's
or
here.
whatnot.
Hi,
Thanks,
Jerry.
Jerry. I'm gonna play Jet. Ooh. These are good Ooh, there we go.
He's gonna go teach 70 small children how to speak English.
Okay.
No, and I find that it's hard enough to teach small children how to speak English in English, much less teach them English as a second
And
language.
second language. Yo. This game has clashes. It has everything.
Right?
Every time I see a new mechanic, it's more justification for calling it a fighting game.
It's true.
I really do think that we should play Dream Course so we can like definitively end our friendships. That game is like the biggest friendship killer.
Oh no!
Oh!
Right. Ooh.
Oh, come
Something I didn't know until I played it with Sam was it's one thing to be good at the game and just, get holes in ones or know how to use powers. It's another to know how to, I'm not gonna win, I'm gonna screw over my opponent.
Yeah.
And it's another to, my opponent's doing really good, I'm taking all their stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to style.
Right. Ultra? What do you mean, oh?
What the actual fuck? Okay.
So I used to be friends with this kid Kenneth, and he used to get super pissed every time. There was this laser tag place in Redwood City we went to, and they had
Nope.
Simpsons Arcade in there. And
Throw
every
me?
time we played,
Yeah.
every time we played Simpsons Arcade, I would always steal the power-ups before he could get to them, and he used to get so fucking mad.
Hey,
Like,
does anyone
every time.
actually know how to do the team-up attacks in Simpsons Arcade?
Yep.
Yeah,
How do you do it?
Very carefully.
yeah.
No, like,
with,
what are the
with
inputs?
gusto.
I can't
Got
think of the inputs off the top of my head, but it's like
Oh, that's
both
what I'm
of you
asking.
both of you need to be on the same page at the same time, doing the same thing.
Right.
Like, you need to plan it.
I've only seen it in, like, the demo reel, you know?
Yeah, it's not easy to do. And if you're playing single player mode, you can't do it with like your teammates if they're not controlled by an actual person.
Are there AI partners?
Yeah, you can unlock AI partners during gameplay, but you can't pair up with them. They're individual.
You know, I've beaten that game, and I think it cost me about $20.
I'm
So I
just
can't
trying to
find
find
it.
it. I'm trying to find an arcade cabinet for less than $1,000. It's
I think
That's
you're
what
more
I-
likely to
My
find the
controller
internet.
turned off
Sick.
and will
I'm
not turn back on. Thanks, Microsoft.
You're playing Possum.
this is real life right now.
Is this real life?
Is this
Now?
just fantasy?
Protect me.
Protect you.
Maybe it died.
Alright. Wait, you didn't consider that?
Well, the battery, I swear I just charged these batteries, but they're rechargeable AA's.
Ow.
Are there the
It
USB
runs
ones?
on double A's?
They're the USB ones, yeah.
Dude, those things are so sick. I spent like $14 putting batteries into my Sega Nomad, but I never have to buy new ones, so. And they last forever.
Oh.
Back to the Steam controller it is.
Wait, what were you using in the meantime?
The Xbox One. But I've
That was
learned
fun to
from my
play.
friend who works at Microsoft that the stack for Bluetooth on Windows is garbage, which explains why I get random drops.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Cool. Let's end the game. Or not.
Oh man. Dead controller, and then he comes back for the in your face. It's cool that you're a skateboarding robot, though. That's heckin' 90s.
Ooh!
Oh! Oh!
It didn't go the way I thought it would. Good job.
I can't abide that he uses a mall grab as one of his attacks.
Super Pong.
It really is.
Indeed.
Pong for bastards.
Nope.
It's like Pong
Missed
and
it.
Highlight.
I made that
I love
exact
Lethal
comment.
League.
Uh-oh.
500. Just
I didn't even see
out
that
of
shit
nowhere.
coming at all.
What happened? Lethal League.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
Say no
boy.
more.
But of course.
Oh.
Oh, wrong way.
Oh, curve behind you. So something I'm seeing, or when I was bouncing the ball to myself earlier, was it seems that the rally timer, or whatever the thing on the bottom is, doesn't scale with the speed, but scales with how many times the ball has been hit.
Really?
But it gets slower and slower and slower as it goes on.
It's literally just a hype meter.
That too.
More games need hype. music.
Combat racquetball? Yes, that's what I would call it, Sherry.
Yeah, that's
Super
actually
squash, super pong.
surprisingly close.
I know this game has EX colors that you can unlock.
They do, yeah. You get them for currency, I believe.
Mm.
Which we should be earning the whole time we're playing.
As we're leveling up and all that, yeah. Alright, double tapping X does something when you don't have the ball. Because it brought it to me and let me catch it.
Really?
Yeah,
That's usually just the serve, though.
that's what I'm saying, but I did it just now mid-match.
Huh. Maybe
And it does this, like, this whiff animation if you do it, too.
Well, that's a charge, is what that is.
No, I mean that blue flash you just did right there,
Oh.
it's a different thing. Oh, I can absolutely fuck the
Oh.
direction of the ball. Okay.
Just up, back, hit it again.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
That one character looks like one of the Spice Girls.
Something. Oh.
I
okay.
literally have control.
No, come on.
I can literally just control the ball.
That's hilarious.
Oh, God. Nope. Just
Oh, you got bitched.
3 and out.
Damn.
Damn.
Wrong way.
There you go.
I can't follow this thing. I can.
Yeah, I just
learn
like
how to
watching.
read.
I just like watching Marcus lose at fighting games.
It happens
It's
so
kinda
rarely.
cathartic. We need that in our lives.
I'm just gonna stand here.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do.
Oh my god.
You can tell I don't play pool.
Yeah, sure, it's very, very Jet Set Radio. That's like the main driving inspiration for the graphics, which you can tell and is a good thing.
You know what? I'm going back Sonata. I like what she had. I just gotta consciously play with like how to play with the angles.
I like Sonata too. What's... Oh yeah, Jet's special is the bubble.
right, you can't hit this, deal with it.
Yeah.
Then you gotta be ready to catch it.
Are you ready? Play ball.
Hey, do you think this is one of those games that has like tournament mode cheats where you unlock the cast just because you need to unlock the casts?
Probably.
I tried to throw it.
Nope. That's what I get.
Are you guys streaming on Twitch right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Oh.
That's why we said welcome to stream.
I guess technically I'm streaming in Discord. Wow, I just can't hit that thing.
Me neither.
It was under my control and I couldn't even hit it.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no health.
Oof. My dog is snoring right now. Oh, sure, he was. See here.
Whoa.
Ugh.
Gary says, I like the style of game, reminds me of Jet Set Radio visually.
Yeah,
Or did we already address that one?
I
Yeah.
addressed it.
I had not paid attention to the chat at all. I totally forgot. Because I'm just watching you guys, and I'm like, oh, I have no responsibilities!
Shit.
Which is kind of my mantra. That's how I roll. Like a fat kid down a hill.
Literally straight for me. I'm like, I'll have a bounce.
Ugh. 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 Oh, parry ball. Oh boy.
Dang.
Game.
I wonder if you can throw the parry ball.
That's a good question.
Select your character.
I'm still a little confused as to how the parry works in general.
I'm a little
It's-
confused
it's
why her
high-
sweater literally has boob outlines.
If I try to hit the ball while you're charging it up, which I think I can do, then parry makes it so that I can't, and if I do it too close to the release timer, then I get hit or whatever.
Okay.
But you only get one per, attack.
Yeah. Okay.
That is my understanding of it, and if I'm wrong, someone will let me know eventually. We can do Dream Course tomorrow.
I don't know if I'll be around, but you guys are more than
Ah.
welcome to. Nope, timed that wrong. Ow.
Dog out the frame. Yeah, Candyman is like Dead Mouse, but on PCP.
So Dead Mouse.
Yeah, but like with more PCP.
A gallon?
Oh,
I didn't even know they made liquid PCP. Yeah, you know, giant.
oh, wrong way.
That was exciting. That was an exciting volley.
Alright, we're just going straight forward, huh? Nope.
Yes. Yeah. Especially if you'll let me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
I love his jump noise.
Yep.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that great?
I don't have the health to waste here.
You're in kill range.
Fuck.
Oh. Clean sweep.
Game.
Get out of here with that shit, Candyman.
Select your character.
There's other modes too. I don't know what the other modes available are.
There are.
You can change them on the right. Yeah.
Competitive seems free for all competitive.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no items. You know that random
They,
item
ba-
we've been
they
getting.
barely come up.
Right. Matches don't even last that long.
Can you
Power
do
up,
it where you,
all,
like-
talk, or we can like mess with settings here.
Yeah, add a bunch of power-ups, like make the
Minimum
drop
ball
rate
speed
every
and
like 15 seconds.
Sorry, minimum ball speed?
Minimum ball speed and go from 4, 8, 16 doubles. What if we just do it at 32 from start? See what happens.
Just throw it up there.
This sounds
It's
fantastic.
gonna go like 1,000 first hit.
I endorse this idea.
Oh my god.
Well, the way it works is hitting the ball laterally does 1, and hitting it diagonally doubles the speed.
But Sherry, I will definitely give Doggo love, and I'm just gonna go with Ghost Aaron is here being just cherry
Oh
on the other
no!
cherry on the iPad.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, slow down!
Oh, you can mess with the timing. There you go.
Ooh, the lords.
Damn it.
In the face. Damn.
Ghost Aaron is here.
Yes. Apparently, it's just the Sherry on the iPad also. Because we needed more peeps in chat. Where the hell is Sam? Sam is never on stream.
That's true.
Why doesn't Sam ever stream?
Maybe Sam has a
more
life.
PC issues, and now we don't know. Actually, I think I have a fair idea of what some of these things he may be worried about at the moment are.
Fair enough.
Alright, you can definitely buffer too early.
You can't
Oh, yeah,
buffer too
clear.
early.
Do you know if he's got that apartment?
We got it, and he's moving in on the 1st.
Okay.
So that's all going fine and dandy.
Y'all need help? I got a truck.
Probably, yeah. I don't have much stuff. I can fit literally everything that I care to keep in like 5 bins, you know?
They're gonna be literally 2 doors down from Jocelyn.
Right.
I don't know where Josh lives though.
The Neptune Apartments on like Southern Pacific, like by the curve before the
Thanks for
roundabout.
dropping.
Yeah, guys, get
Fancy
ready to
new one?
dox. Oh
so,
boy!
like down like boardwalk side.
So go on Pacific, or rather
Uh-huh.
go on front. Follow it as it curves around to the roundabout. There's the 2 big like multi-story fancy apartment buildings, and there's a 1-story one between them that's built in from like the 20s or the 30s,
Yeah.
and it's that one.
It used to be a hotel.
I'd much rather live in that one. Because the other apartments look fucking trashy.
Aw.
Candyman's walk just gets me every time.
Cherry
It's
has
great, ain't it?
all the iPads.
7,000 iPads.
7 million iPads. Are we not playing Escalation here?
Oh god. Sorry, I got focused on the ball moving at like 5 billion miles per hour.
Oh, it gets there though if we try for it.
It really does.
This game moves so fast. Like
it-
I would not be able to smoke or drink and play this
You
game.
know,
at the
you
same
know how
time,
in
like,
Tetris,
at all.
eventually you just kind of like
Drop it.
you have to drop it and you can hold by spinning, like to stave it off. This is just that, except you can't. It's like you just gotta commit to when that ball leaves the other person's hands. It's going to come at you. It's just a matter of what direction and how long will it take.
Mm-hmm.
Not long, apparently.
Not sometimes much
After 2
longer
hits, not
than you're
long.
comfortable with.
I mean, Latch has his special, which is hold on to the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh fuck me.
Oh!
You just gotta look at it and go,
Oh god.
And when it comes to those points, you know that it's like I'm gonna get hit with that.
Nope.
I don't have the reflexes. Oh, I would have been hit. No problem.
Wow.
Honestly, I kind of you just gotta commit to it sometimes.
Just yeah, guess.
Yeah, you. Literally, all I'm doing
feels
is
right.
guessing.
Yeah.
I'm
it
just
feels
guessing right
now.
sometimes. Clash.
Cling. Oh. Ah. Oh my god, no!
I didn't let go.
Game.
Oh man.
That is a rough shot for sure.
Are there actually 6 people watching, or is it 17 cherries?
Select your character.
Let's see. I have the stream open on my
I can-
browser too.
I
so.
can click over.
I don't have any idea.
There might be
It
like
doesn't,
a couple people. It's always hard to tell with some of the bots.
it doesn't tell me how many.
Hey, if you're in the chat and you're good at this game and own it on PC,
Are you ready?
by all means, come bug us so we can let you in.
Or if you're not good at this game and you have it,
I can for you, then
Oh,
please,
yeah.
thank you.
yeah. Marcus needs a win.
I think I've won the last few.
Whatever, dude. We know you won the last few. You're good at fighting games. We get it.
Nope, guessed wrong. Guessed wrong again.
Gaston.
Gaston again.
Gaston, by the way, the actual hero of Beauty and the Beast.
In any other story, yes.
In any other story,
Yeah.
Gaston is the hero. Because, like, we got taken away on this adventure to this magical castle filled with sentient furniture and some sort of homunculus monster.
I
But,
mean, Gaston was basically just playing Castlevania.
no, Gaston is just a Disney prince. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, Gaston's heart's in the right place. He actively tried to win the affections of Belle.
God
He
damn.
did things to make her like him. He was never forceful. He was never a brute. He never told her this is how it was.
He was just
always
consistent.
trying to oppress him. And the thing is like
That's not
all the people in town were like, that bitch is weird. He's like, no, I'm the quarterback of this town, and she's pretty cool, and I like her. So don't be mean. And then she literally gets abducted out of the woods on a snowy night from a
And he
fucking
said, "I
monster
will
that
go
lives
save
in a
her."
haunted castle on a mountain. And he's like, I'm gonna go save this broad because I like her. And maybe if I save her and her dad,
Oh,
she'll date me.
oh no!
Here we go.
Chrono Warp.
Yeah,
I got the
yeah.
achievement.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's happening?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, what's happening? Oh shit! No!
Oh no.
yes! 14,000. There we go. It finally escalated.
Weak leg with weak leg.
Fuck.
Good lord.
You hadn't even like. I was wondering when the screen was gonna invert.
It gets there after 20,000?
I mean, we were only at 14. I think it gets there after 2,000. Because it starts growing like exponentially.
No, I mean it inverts again and starts like blacking out, and then
Oh,
the universe
yeah.
starts falling apart.
Anybody ever notice that oops spelled backwards is spoo?
What backwards?
Oops.
I have not, but now I know, and I
Yep.
can't forget.
You cannot forget.
Let's fucking do this.
No, but like Gaston should have been the good guy in Beauty and the Beast.
I threw it! I cracked it out of your mouth and just shoved it back in your face.
So I thought I could angle it upwards on after the grab, but I cannot.
Oh,
Or
Yeah,
after the
cool.
lat special, you know.
yeah. It just it has to shoot out straight.
Yeah, but I can
Okay.
short hop and do whatever and do weird heights if I want
Right.
to.
That was fucking bonkers.
This game is all movement.
Yeah.
I'm
This
trying
is-
to figure out what that guy did to like keep it in his possession. He was like hit bunt, hit bunt, hit bunt. I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly
I
what
don't
he
know
did.
how he was keeping it that in the air.
Here's
Or
like
how like combos work. So you know.
this game
Rip.
is also super entertaining to watch.
It was literally like designed to be competitive.
Yeah, no,
Right.
this is fantastic. I'm enjoying watching it.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh no! What the fuck?
That's my favorite is when someone bunts it and it kind of just like glides through the air
Everyone
slowly.
gasps.
Because you know as soon as it hits the ground it's just gonna go absolutely insane.
Right.
Nothing like another character needs to be like a kangaroo with a cricket bat, but like a cyborg kangaroo.
That's
with
a
a
Streets
cricket
of Rage
bat?
character.
What, a cyborg
cool.
kangaroo?
May as well be.
Forgot I can do this.
It'll be a combination of Rue and Nelson.
Yeah, but he'd
And-
like have
and
like
Alex from Tekken.
and Jax.
And all of the characters from Bloody Roar.
Oh, I was just off. If it had caught me on the first pass.
Where is Bloody Roar? Like, who's in charge
Dying.
of that?
I want to say THQ.
It's off at one point in time. I
Like,
think,
seriously, if they made it a cell animated fighting game, that would be great.
right?
I'd buy the shit out of that.
I had Primal Fury on GameCube, and that was very fun. And then nothing from Primal Rage ever again, or Primal Roar. Primal Rage is another story.
Different, yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of Bloody Roar.
That's what, excuse me, Primal Fury, I think, is what Bloody Roar is called some places, and I got it confused. Or
Yes, that sounds correct.
And then
Yeah,
the one
we'd have to- You'd have to go back on the VOD to find out if I said Bloody Roar the first time. I'm pretty sure I did.
Wait, are we, every time we pick random, we're getting duos?
We're getting the
that-
same, yeah.
It's fun for me. I like watching you guys beat each other half to death. This is the biggest fucking subway train I have ever seen.
This is that high-speed super highway that we'll never get.
Yeah, but they have like promenade seating and no handrails.
No, this is a lobby mall on
I
wheels.
styled too hard.
Yeah, as soon as you slam on the
God
brakes,
damn
you
it.
have like 1,100 people go slamming to the front of the car because there's nothing to hold on to.
I'm down.
Bring my Heelys.
Oh, you let go early?
I did.
Is that something you control?
I don't think so. Like, I can't. You don't have to hold it down to charge it.
I can press X again, yeah.
But X again does your special.
But if you don't
Okay.
have it,
Okay, so here Sherry says your Gaston theory is interesting, but I think the biggest problem with why he can't be a real hero is because he only values Belle for her looks. I would like to point to literally every Disney prince.
yeah.
Literally every single one of them.
What meaningful
mocks her-
conversations
he
and
mocks her for
personality did
reading. He does not mock her, he teases her. 'Cause he's illiterate.
That's
Whatever
a
from the
that's a
Little Mermaid
gray
now.
line right there.
Yeah, no.
That's
no.
perspective.
He teases her, but I would also say that this is also like 18th century France, and he's an illiterate dumbass. So
he is a
can't-
dick.
Super Chad.
Like, let's just acknowledge he's an asshole.
oh no, I'm not saying he's not an asshole. I'm saying he's the hero of the story. Like
Fuck
John,
me, fuck
like,
me, fuck
like
me.
fucking John McClane from goddamn Die Hard's an
Ugh.
asshole, and he's the hero.
That is true.
Anyway, he mocks Marine and says she's the most beautiful girl in town. Yeah, but he's the only one that has that opinion. So therefore, it makes her the best. It's because he's an asshole. Because beauty is the only important thing to him.
What? Ugh.
He also says that he deserves the best. So Belle's beauty is the only only valuable because it reflects well on him, which is really narcissistic. And I'm not saying you're wrong. That is 100% true. I didn't say that those things weren't true, but what I'm saying is Gaston is just a Disney prince. All of them are like that.
Nope.
And he wasn't even the worst. Like, look at Aladdin. Aladdin was a thief, a liar, and a sociopath. And he was the hero of Aladdin.
I got an achievement called Clutch for bunting that.
Nice.
Also, Sherry would kill for subway cars that big in Tokyo.
Oop. Oh yeah, anything big in Japan is a false farce anyhow. Oh, you can just do it into yourself.
Just down and grab it again.
Yeah. So Max, I made a discovery in the last few seconds.
Yeah.
When you have your special and you're on defense, as in the ball is not yours,
Yeah.
that's when you can double tap X and you do the reserve to yourself.
Oh.
So it will put it behind you or in front of you and does the magnet thing.
Interesting.
But Nate having a point about Disney princess like not really caring about much outside of looks. Like the prince from The Little Mermaid, what did he like about Ariel? She
She's
couldn't
beautiful.
even talk,
Yeah, he just liked her because she was pretty.
and she's pretty.
And she was weird. So, like, he liked something about her because she couldn't talk, so she couldn't, like, express any personality. She just, like, showed up on a beach, and he's like, I guess this woman belongs to me now. I'm gonna take her home. Oh, and absolutely, Sherry, yeah, Aladdin, worst Disney prince. He's 100% the worst.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
Like,
shit's going.
after, like,
You
my
caught it
favorite-
before it even special.
Wait a minute. The prince from, The prince from
No!
Cinderella.
Do you see
He's
that?
also really bad.
401,000? Do you see this shit? Oh my god.
Love this game.
I didn't know the number could go that high.
It goes to like 10 digits.
Does it really? Oh my god.
Oh, missed it.
I like that you guys are progressively getting better at the game, and it's getting more and more entertaining.
Once we figured out how to just do this.
Yeah.
So I have no idea why that released early.
I think you really can press it.
Well, it's not. Is it X for you?
What would be
Or
the
is it-
same button it's hit, you know?
It's not doing it for me.
Okay, so Sherry also says Cinderella's prince is just a cardboard cutout, basically.
That's
I would
most
also-
Disney
To
princess.
have a
I would
prince.
also argue that he is an entitled narcissist because
He's a prince. That's
he went.
inherent.
Yeah, I know, but like Cinderella came to the ball, they had a dance, blah blah
Snuck
blah.
behind.
She ran off with a shoe. He doesn't remember a single thing about her except for this shoe. So he's just
He's
sending
fine.
his guards out there to go around the kingdom and forces like the women of the land to try on these shoes. And I guess his whole
And
plan
if it
is like,
fits,
if
you're
that
mine.
shoe fits, well, I guess we're married now.
If the shoe fits, wear it.
And then
And
marry me
ring.
because I'm Prince and I need
Nope. Fucked
Okay.
up. Fucked up.
I knew it was gonna happen. I love it.
Snow White's prince. I mean, we don't really know a lot about him. Like, he did go to like extreme lengths to like fight like monsters and sentient plants to like make out with an unconscious chick. So I guess there's something wrong there.
Maybe a couple things.
Maybe a couple few things, a couple 10 things. There's something very wrong with Disney princes. Now, okay, in Disney's Robin Hood, would Prince John be the Disney prince, or would Robin Hood be the prince?
Wrong side.
Yeah.
All right, nuclear take. Aladdin is just Slumdog Millionaire.
Okay, sure says, with Cinderella, I will say that women can look super different with makeup and being all dolled up.
Oh.
Yeah, but in Cinderella, she didn't look any different between Ball Night and like when she's cleaning up her fucking shitty stepmother's bathroom. Like, she looked exactly the same, she just had different clothes on.
Yep.
Wrong way.
Who's the Disney prince in Lilo and Stitch?
Stitch.
Stitch.
I'm gonna go with no.
You refuse.
I refuse. He's clearly a Disney villain. Obviously. All the bad guys in Lilo and Stitch were like just doing their due diligence and being responsible by like, trying
Elevator
to
is going.
recollect and contain a bioweapon.
Ooh.
Sherry says
love
her hair was
you,
up.
Bummer.
Totally different.
See, Max, what you don't know is after this session, I'm absolutely gonna hit up a primer on YouTube and learn how to Lethal League.
And then
And
I
then
am
come back
truly
to this.
fucked.
And it'll take me like 10 minutes.
And then I can't wait till we stream this again so I can just
I am
watch the annihilation.
Truly
I
boned.
did the same thing after Skullgirls. Like, we played it for a bit. I'm like, no, how do I do things? And then, like, immediately posted all that lab footage.
I like the characters. Sherry says she likes the characters in Mulan. I like the one dude with the eye patch that was played by
Oh.
what's his Jerry Firestein.
Yeah, I like that, dude.
I love that dude.
His name's Yao.
Yow. And strangely enough, Firestein has never been in anything where he wasn't in drag, including Mulan.
That's great.
It's not a Prince Disney movie. I don't
No,
know.
get it out of here.
Is there a Disney Prince in Mulan?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
general.
There's the role of a Disney prince, like.
And then he has like really confused feelings because he thinks he's
I
falling in
can't
love with a
believe you were
man.
a girl.
Oh, Leela, I've never been so happy to be beaten up by a woman.
Did you guys see the details on the new, I think it was the completionist video on Catherine Full Body.
It's hard.
I hear it's real hard. But I found out details about the new character and the new endings, and I think it's actually pretty solid.
Oh, about Rin?
About Rin, yeah.
Yeah.
Worth my time.
I love
didn't
how
know
they have, to, like, they have to think really hard. Like, how do we get a third Catherine?
How do we?
Select your character.
So okay,
We got
if
Steve,
you
we got
go
Kane, we got Rin.
if you go watch the completionist video, it cuts back to a Game Grumps clip where he's talking about it with Ross.
Oh, Quathrin? Yeah.
Quathrin, yeah, with a Q, and they're joking about it, and then he boots up the game, and it's just Catherine with a Q, and he's like,
Quaffrin.
he's playing it on stream, and he just is like lost. He's like, "Are you kidding me?"
It was me.
I've
would be awesome.
certainly warmed back up to Game Grumps. I still don't like Aaron.
I don't watch much YouTube to begin with. I kind
In
of
times like this, I can't help it.
yeah, that's fair.
Well, I don't like watch any TV at all.
Right.
And,
I
like,
watch too much TV.
I watch some Netflix, but mostly it's just.
I
YouTube
forgot I can
content.
wall climb.
Oh, scary.
Oh, there are all kinds of frame rate issues happening on my end. Holy bejesus.
Oh boy.
What is even a thing? Damn
Ah.
So, try just holding A with any character, because everyone seems to have some sort of little hover.
There's a float, yeah.
Like, some are more prominent than others, but everyone has something.
it. You know, my dog wants to go hang out with my dad.
Which I think is how that dude was doing the, like, rapid succession
You just like
bumps or
keep
whatever.
holding A while you're in the air.
Yeah, and just kind of kept that going. Aw.
Nope. God damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Steam controller for this because it's something that is better served with a real controller because your
you
thumbs
could just stop
overlap.
the sentence at, I'm not a fan of the Steam controller.
Listen, you're trying to get me to say it, but it has its purposes.
Select your
It's
MOBAs
just-
isn't it? And
Like
It's
I
just
said,
not
it-
this.
That's what it was made for, so what is it?
It's
Uh,
good for
MotoGP.
MotoGP 2020.
There you go.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's really just kind of for whatever needs a keyboard and mouse when you can't use a keyboard and mouse. It's like a better replacement than a controller if the game doesn't have controller support. That is the circumstance in which it shines. But
yeah,
it is,
speaking of controller support,
yeah.
you know what hurt
Oh,
me? I love me some Mass Effect. I like Mass Effect 2, and I had it for the 360 until my brother stole it and lost it, right? But that game handles very well on a controller, and I picked up the Steam version recently,
Oh boy.
and that game has no controller support. The UI is completely different, and you can do the Steam like controller support thing, and it maps basically joysticks it, and it just does not work.
I figured out how to
I
do the
got it.
early release, by the way.
I got a Disney animated feature that doesn't have princes or princesses. Great
So
mouse.
what's the early release? Is it
Oh,
hitting
boy.
it flat?
It's charging. The longer you charge it before you hit it, the less time it takes to release.
Huh.
Yeah. So if you risk it and you go for the charge, it's going to be like a split-second release.
Okay.
It's kind of backwards, but it makes sense once I understand.
So when you
It'll
got a
make
real
sense
hard
as
read on
soon
what
as
you're
I
gonna
make
do.
sense of it.
So yeah, you gotta read if they're buffering or if they're charging basically.
Right. Now I wonder what I can do on my end about that if I'm doing like a down forward attack. That has one angle. Or does it?
I don't think it does.
Joey's like, your brother stole your game and you didn't steal it back?
Yep, there you go. Didn't
Ow.
read it.
You know what? I want another fun baseball game, like an online multiplayer, fun,
What was the last
cartoony.
fun baseball game I played? Oh yeah, Mario Super Sluggers.
Super Slugger's really good. Also, like the old Sammy Sosa game
Mm-hmm.
on the PS2, that game is solid. And any of the Yakio, like Pro League baseball games on the N64 are really good.
Nope.
Is there a Kunio-kun baseball?
There
There
is.
is there?
That
We
sounds like
never
something
got
I'd
it,
play.
right?
No, we did not.
shitballs.
But I have it on the Famicom and it's solid.
Oh! You
In the
reset on me.
I
Good
did.
job.
Nope. Learning that you can't just hold the button, you do in fact have to let go of the button.
If you're doing a holding, like standing charge, it releases upon hit, I thought.
I don't think so. I think you still gotta let go.
That's how Mario Tennis does it.
There is a pretty solid window for the hit,
Yeah, you have a lot of active frames.
but you do have to let go
Hmm.
before it makes contact.
Are you ready?
You know, I'm looking at, like, your ping and how well, like, all of our matches have been so far being handled.
Yeah, I mean,
Does
I
this
can't.
Yo.
Maybe, probably, honestly.
I'm looking at it and feeling it. I'm like, hold on. This, like, I've not had any lag issues.
I'm still hung up on the Disney
Wrong
princess.
way.
I'm trying to think of one that isn't an asshole.
Alright, good luck.
I'm pretty sure they're all dicks.
Wow! That just bounced right behind my head.
I mean, that was the goal.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just had a realization. So,
Oh, you got me.
damn. So Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes is literally just Basil Baker Street from Great Mouse Detective, but with like swear words and more prostitutes.
An equal or greater amount of prostitutes.
A greater amount of prostitutes, because as far as I know, in Great Mouse Detective, there was only 2 prostitutes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Only.
There was only 2 prostitutes. In the first movie alone with Holmes, it was like at least a dozen prostitutes.
Little sister saved over your Final Fantasy 7 60-hour save.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
no.
bummer.
I would have killed your little sister.
Oh, the circumstances also make that worse.
My younger
Nope.
brother killed my 80% complete Gran Turismo 3 file.
That hurts.
And I was just like, I'm done.
I was
had a
playing.
backup save and it was like 10 hours in. I'm like, oh.
I was playing Contra, and it was like the furthest I'd ever gotten in Contra. It was near what it was like one of the last levels, and I'm killing it. And I had like managed. I didn't know the Konami code at the time, and
Oh, so you
but
made it.
I had managed to amass like 12 lives. I was good. I was rolling. And my little brother walks up. He's like 5 years old, and he goes, "My turn!" and kicks the power button on the NES.
Ooh,
Oh.
wow.
Needless to say, I got grounded.
Right.
Because I beat my little brother up so bad. I punched him so hard in the back.
Early.
He's just like, "My turn!" Click.
Hey, wanna play front hand, back hand? Man.
Oh, the circumstances though, she already had like 5 fucking horses. Oh no.
Son of a bitch.
For your 60-hour Final Fantasy VII save? Oh, you should have served jail time for what you should have done to her. Oh my god. I'd be so mad.
Alright, we can get in a couple more. I should probably be done sometime soon, but
What time is it? Oh, you guys have been going for like 2 hours.
yeah,
We
it's
have?
like,
Wow, time has flown. I want to say time has flown, but I don't know how much we've actually played compared to, like, shenanigans at the beginning.
Yeah, I think we spent a good like 20 minutes doing that.
Too early.
I have
that.
caught it before the wrong way, like over my head basically. It just like falls into place.
Holy fuck, no!
Did he charge that?
No, I bunted it.
Oh my god.
So there's something about like if you hit it after a bunt, it doesn't charge.
I thought it charges more. Like if you do
it
the
goes
stealth version.
faster,
Oh, that's what you mean.
but it doesn't
So-
charge.
There's like, She's a grown-ass woman with 5 kids, and I still give her shit about it at all family gatherings. I will never forget. And Sherry, you should never, ever, ever let that go.
Yeah, no.
She's on her deathbed. That should be the last thing she hears from you. Is, you deleted my Final Fantasy VII save, you bitch.
See, once it gets bunted.
Yeah.
Pink! What? Huh? Huh?
Man, sucks. It's easy to get overzealous and just like jump in at it.
It is. You're like,
That
no,
shit's
I gotta get
so
ahead
brutal.
of this. How are we? Is it keeping track?
Of wins?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Select your character.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It
I thought
probably
ma-
knows.
I thought maybe that end screen was keeping track, but that's just the round.
Right.
Or the match, I guess.
She's like, that's exactly what I'll say on my deathbed. The last thing you'll remember of me is the contempt I have for you. And deleting my Final Fantasy VII save.
Wrong way. Ow.
And Cherry is also disturbed by Candyman. He's like a dead mouse crackhead.
Right.
So yeah, when you bunt it, there's like no delay to hitting it.
So bump set spike remains.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter who bunts it.
A bunt is a bunt is a bunt.
Bunt is a bunt.
Back to the daily grind.
Candyman should disturb you. I'm up to almost level 9.
Select your
Oh, so you
character.
booted this up but didn't really play it till now.
I legitimately did the tutorial and went through like one stage in single player in the arcade mode.
Are you ready?
Actually in the story mode.
That's how people play Skullgirls. And then most of them just kind of dip at the tutorial and go no.
Dude,
Or
I've played through the Skullgirl
Ugh.
tutorial like 15 times.
I got about 3/4 of the way through it. Once it asked me to do like a 15-hit combo, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, no, see, every time I go to play it again, I just get fucking wrecked. And it's like, oh, I guess I gotta go through the tutorial again and remember how this fucking game is played.
Nate, I've played Skullgirls for a collective maybe 500 hours, and every day I'm like, how does this work?
Oh, God.
It's just that game. I forget how the combo limit works, like, every time I boot it up.
If we could figure out a way of playing, like, online, Joy Mecha Fight, that's a fighting game I'm good at.
Well, we know how to do that, it's just a matter of I don't have a Japanese Nintendo account.
That's fair.
Wait.
It's on
Do
the
they
it's on the
have...
Famicom eShop, yeah. Or the
Is it on the Famicom eShop?
the Switch Online.
Oh shit, son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
They got
Yeah,
it
that's-
instead of one of the garbage games we got.
Select
Now I'm level 9.
Our game selection on the Switch Online sucks.
Now, here's the thing. I would understand the reasoning for not giving it to us if it was like, well, it's a Japanese exclusive game, there's no translation or whatever.
But then
But we got paneled upon, we got Puyo Puyo 2,
Yeah.
and those are in full Japanese, so I'm like, give me Joy Mecha Fight.
Are you ready?
Yeah, no, Joy Mecha Fight was the first Famicom game I bought. Like the first Japanese exclusive
Well, for
Famicom
me.
game I bought. Cause I'd seen somebody playing it at like Retro Gaming Expo like in 2006, and I'm like, the fuck is this?
Right.
And then I just remembered it, and and that was back when you really couldn't buy anything from Japan online. Like there was no good way of doing it, and I'm like, as soon as I can get a Famicom, I'm buying that game. And then
oh, I fucked myself.
Yeah,
and then-
pretty much.
I ended up getting a Famicom in a trade from somebody on Craigslist. Like they wanted Castle of Illusion, and I had like 4 copies of it because it wasn't worth anything at the time.
Mhm.
And I'm like, yeah, I'll trade you Castle of Illusion for a fucking Famicom. And then I got my Famicom, and then went online and discovered, oh my god, Japan eBay now has an option to be in English and shipping options for America. So I bought the hell out of like a bunch of Famicom games. The first one I got was Joy Mecha Fight.
You know, I think the way you feel about that game is how I feel about a PS1 classic, Slap Happy Rhythm Busters.
That's a solid game.
That game looks almost like this, actually. It has the same sort of cel-shaded Jet Set Radio looking thing.
Yeah.
and that is a jank, super fun fighting game that apparently was made to be like an indie album, and they decided to put a game with it.
Yeah, I would love to
It was
get
underground music.
I'd love to get Rhythm Heaven on the Wii.
No, not Rhythm Heaven.
No, that's what I want.
Oh, okay.
Are you
That game's
Because-
solid, yeah.
hurling
That game is so fucking hilarious.
For now, I shall like suffice for all those like fun AMVs people make, or MADs or whatever, where they like recolor all the music videos,
Oh boy.
like they draw over it.
Okay, so Sherry suggests that good Disney princes were Hercules.
Oh, get out of here
and
with this shit.
Tarzan.
Okay.
Oh,
And the guy from Atlantis. I would argue that Hercules was kind of a dick, but Tarzan. Yeah, maybe not Tarzan.
and that's not a bad one.
He's not a bad one. And the guy from
Stop,
Atlantis.
please
Who's
stop.
the guy from Atlantis?
Oh no! What? Just the perfect diamond.
No, please don't.
I haven't seen. I don't remember Atlantis well enough to.
I remember it being good, and that's it.
I saw it in the theater when it came out, and that was the only time I ever saw it. So,
Old
I don't
head.
know. I want them to go back to Disney animated features. Like, I'm tired of CGI movies. I want something hand animated.
See, when it gets fast enough, it's gonna hit you. Just press the button.
Well, right. Did you press it in the
Also-
right millisecond?
The hero in the Black Cauldron in the books is not a dick, but that's in the books. I'm talking about like Disney animated feature princes.
I would have had it, but it only went through a wall. It went through a wall one fewer times than I thought it was going to.
It only goes.
It goes twice, right?
It goes once, but if you hit it again, it goes again.
God damn it.
Like while it's still Candyman's head.
Oh.
Can you imagine them trying to have like a woke Disney prince these days?
select your character.
Like, what would that even be like?
I don't know.
I
I've
don't.
come to rescue you, even though I know you could have rescued yourself.
What about Flynn Rider?
What?
He's like Gaston, but he wins. Flynn Rider from Tangled.
You're not wrong.
He's Gaston, but he wins.
Yeah, not a Disney animated feature though.
Are you
Because
ready?
it's CG.
Yeah.
Because Pixar,
That's animation. Is it Pixar?
isn't it?
I don't think it's
I don't
Pixar.
think it
I
is.
think it's Disney animated studios.
I think that counts. I don't know. I'm playing devil's advocate here.
I mean, like, what 3D animated Disney movie is like? Oh well, I guess there's like Brave.
You know, they like keep shitting on Brave, like in general, in every other movie that mentions it.
God.
That's stupid. That's such a
Damn.
good movie.
There was a scene out of Wreck-It Ralph 2 where like all the princesses are talking, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And they're looking into her talk, and she's all weird and Irish, and they're freaking out about it. And they just kind of whisper into Penelope's ear. They're like, "Different studio."
Wow.
Oh, as Jerry says, the woke, or Uranashi says, woke Disney prince gets rescued. I would like to add, woke Disney prince gets rescued by his boyfriend.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
By his,
that's the
by
next
his
step.
non-binary partner.
Yeah, by his non-binary partner with the pronouns they and them.
I had that.
Enough delay though
Game.
Oh,
to own the
man.
conservatives. Did you see that people made a mock-up for the Thomas Jefferson redraw in Clone High art style?
No.
Have you seen the
Oh.
Thomas Jefferson redraw?
I would also like a so in chat.
Terrible.
I'm so down for a queer animated Disney movie. Everybody that watches Disney is down for a queer animated Disney movie.
As in the team making it queer focused, queer animated.
No,
Or do you mean
so-
just queer characters?
just queer characters, like
Just queer characters?
just queer characters. Well, there can be straight characters, obviously, because straight people
No, I
exist.
mean like
I'm willing to
you gotta
accept
be right,
straight
people
people.
who
They
have
exist.
knowledge and are on the inside, so you want to like queer staff too, right?
That's fair.
That is
Right.
fair. I mean, but like having been friends with a lot of like television writers and stuff, a lot of people that make TV and movies are gay.
Ah,
It's exactly
footage.
it's studio interference and executives that like make sure
Yeah.
that queer characters are always unhappy, never have a happy ending, and that straight people always like use the doubt or destruction of a gay character to build their character as straight people as if they needed it.
My gay best friend died. I shall grow stronger from this.
Sherry, I
Yes.
think you and Jocelyn will get along. Uranaishi is Jocelyn, by the way.
Oh, hi, Josh.
Hi, Joss.
Yeah, gargoyles. Shoutouts to Riker.
I didn't watch enough Gargoyles. It's just kind of that thing that was on Toon Disney.
I used to have
At
the
like 3 in the
biggest
morning.
crush. I used to have the biggest crush on Jonathan Frakes when I was a kid. Like specifically Commander Riker, Jonathan Frakes. I'm like, oh, you can be my number one.
With the
And I'm
beard,
like-
right?
and I'm
Like, it
like,
has
"No,
to
of
be
course."
with the beard.
Oh no, it's not babyface first season TNG Riker. It is like fucking third season when he's got a little salt and pepper. Like number one Commander Riker. Because beardless Jonathan Frakes looks fucking weird.
Yeah. It looks not okay.
Beard or GTFO. Oh. Alright, want to see a comeback?
Yep.
Alright, so do I. Oh, there it went.
Game.
Let's do one more.
One more.
Yeah, one more.
I wish we had the full cast because like Doombox is a really cool character who like moves around interestingly and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious how they actually unlock. If we can just like back out
there
and
is
use our
story mode.
currency. Oh, is it story? Okay.
There's the story mode. I'll go with... I like Switch.
I'm gonna.
Candy.
I
Like our
played Sonata in the
quote-unquote
first
5-hour
one,
main.
but I think I like Jet.
Unhittable ball is pretty good.
Unhittable slow roll.
Because then like the opponent has to reposition and you can like bait them to reposition, so I'm down.
I'll be right back in just a second, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm getting like overzealous or something.
It's easy to get cocky in this game, especially.
You're ready for it. Shouldn't have been. Yeah. I'm like trying to do meaties on it and it's not gonna happen.
I got fucking cocky.
I got. Oh, cross me up.
Wanna do one more? That one went fast.
Yeah, I do.
Alright, run it back.
Run it back. Tears in my eyes. Run it back. I'm good.
Are you ready? Play ball.
Cool, I'm in kill range. Oh, I thought I hit that.
Nope.
Hmm.
So I
Too
guess
early.
Yeah, so I guess activate the counter. Oh. I do need to go
gotta
look
cut this
into
out.
how exactly that all works.
What did I miss?
On the lounge in my room like a hedonism bot.
Oh no.
Oh, you shush.
Oh, no.
That was
Good job.
excellent.
Thank you.
Alright,
I'm gonna
That was
read.
good.
I'm gonna read chat here. Okay.
Well, I
oh,
almost
Sailor
feel
Moon.
like. Hold on. Do you want to play something else?
I have time.
Yeah, I think we're kind of on a roll. I'm
I
like
was gonna
having
say
a good
there's like
time here.
9 viewers and We constantly do this. What else can we play?
Want to hit up some Steam compatibility real quick? Like,
For
see, I
wait,
got
what
Fate
now?
Race, I got check our common
Oh.
games or something.
I mean, there's also always Parsec. I can Parsec one person in at least.
Right. Well, we got 2 going that one time pretty good.
Yeah, 2 is actually pretty okay. Let me switch over to
Oh,
Steam.
I have Duck Game.
I also have Duck Game.
Duck Game is a good one.
I haven't
do you have Duck
played
Game?
Duck Game in so long.
I
I've
think
never
the only-
played it.
I think
I
like
played
the
Game
only
Boy, though.
multiplayer game I have that all of you have is like Skullgirls and
Neo Tetris, which we saw what happened.
oh, and also Super Animal Royale.
Hmm.
True.
True.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys would like it, but there is a free game on Steam called Splitgate.
I will take a look-see.
So here's the tagline, or here's the single line for it. Halo with portals.
Oh, I think I saw a trailer for that.
Yeah, it's dope.
Like,
It's
pretty recent, right?
It's literally that. It's been out for like a year, but it just had an update. It had like a season 2 update. It's actually pretty fun.
I'm missing a bunch in chat here. Hang
I
on.
have Wizard of Legend, which I've heard is really good, but I have not
That
actually
is good,
played.
but I don't have it. It's one of those games kind of like Crawl and like whatnot.
Yeah,
It's a roguelike type thing. Wait, is it multiplayer though?
it's 2 players.
Is it? So it's a co-op roguelike.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could always just Parsec Streets of Rage again,
True.
and we could do it with 3 people. I do this every time I go to look at what games I have. I'm like, I don't have any games. Looks at 700.
And then it's a wall.
My Steam library is literally, it's out of 713.
Or are you feeling 1v1s or co-op, man?
I could do either, honestly.
Mm.
Part of me wants to say Tekken, but I feel like you're not going to want a Tekken.
I can do some Tekken.
Yeah?
You just invited me to play some real fighting games. I can do some Tekken.
Let's try this. I have to get
If
my...
you can get that going, I'm in. We're switching it up, y'all. Be sure to change up the stream title and other nonsense.
Yeah, I can do that right from here, actually.
Oh, wait,
Excellent.
Sherry and Joss are going into like characters that they adore in like animated Disney films, and all I'm thinking is like the secret characters from basically every Disney film that I suspect are gay. Like that one, I got a crush on that one.
Who's
They're
to
like,
say?
these main characters were awesome, but I'm like, oh, but what about all my secret queer characters? Nobody remembers any of them.
Alright,
Oh.
so we're gonna...
And Joss is like, tell us more. Okay, so in basically every Disney movie, there are secret gay characters. They're like not obviously gay, because obviously gay characters are there for straight people to laugh at. They're clowns.
Or
but-
to be shown for like 1 second and then never seen or mentioned again.
The novel.
Oh no, I'm just talking like in general. Like if you go to like Zootopia, Clawhauser, obviously the gay character that's in the movie for straight people.
Right.
Like, oh, look
He
at
is-
that
oh,
one.
hey, look, I'm the flamboyant gay dude who works front desk. Oh, he's so
Yeah,
sweet.
but then
Yeah, yeah,
there's
okay.
like 3 separate gay characters just for us that only gay people notice. Like
Gideon.
Gideon.
What?
Gideon is the most obvious one, but then Judy's 2 root, like the 2 dudes that live next door.
Oh yeah.
Like that's
Goat?
a 1-room apartment. Well, they're gazelles, but they're like that 2-room apartment. 2 dudes, that 1-room apartment, 2 dudes living in it, constantly fighting.
You're just
and
like,
it's like-
nah.
Yeah, it's like those are gay characters. They're fighting. They're having a quarrel.
Mhm.
Like you have that. Like you have like
Where did I throw my Bluetooth adapter in my frustration?
I don't know, somewhere across your room because you're petty. The
Here it is.
and then in like the Little Mermaid, obviously it's Sebastian the crab, or
Flounder.
or the butler,
Winsley?
Winsley. Yeah,
Winsley?
Winsley. What's his name? I don't remember.
I forget his name, and when I try to remember, I can only think of Ariel Needs Legs.
Yeah, no, it's that dandy gentleman that's always
Yeah.
like following her around.
Marcus, can you
100%.
connect to me in Parsec?
The secret gay
Oh, there it
character.
is. Derp, I see it. I'm a fool. Let's see.
8 legs?
Alright, let's see if this works.
Oh, I'm gonna close my Twitch browser.
Probably,
Well, okay.
probably a good call.
So Sherry says that like there's many gay people who love Disney. I'm surprised they haven't just come out with an out character. There's a lot of reasons for that.
Phrasing boom.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of reasons for that, and most of them come down to money.
We need that conservative money.
Not just conservative money, they need Chinese money.
That's also true.
That too.
That did you
China
know that
is-
all of our movies are made by China?
Yes. The
Hey Max, I'm gonna close and reopen Parsec
No,
because something's dirty.
Okay.
Disney is a big deal in China, and they make so much money. But you know what's illegal in China?
Homosexuality.
And so they cannot they literally edited Rocket Man and Bohemian Rhapsody to exclude the fact that Elton John and Freddie Mercury were gay, just for the Chinese audience.
Good luck with that. Well, wait, I know.
That was
I've heard
that was a
things
good
about
20-minute
Chinese
movie.
cinema. I've heard
What?
things about Chinese
Oh,
cinema,
what?
like
Rocket Man?
Yeah.
was it Black Panther, where there's a scene where he gets like beaten to hell and they're like healing him, and it's just a bunch of Chinese doctors only in their version.
What?
Stuff like that, I think, has happened. What is
Yeah.
interrupting my Parsec?
Is it interrupting? Because it says you're connecting.
I have audio, I have no screen up, and I can't open the window.
Interesting.
Do you mind if I do something like maybe Discord's overriding it or whatever? I'm gonna close Discord's window and just try to reconnect. So if
Okay,
you
yeah.
excuse me. Cool.
Oh, and he's gone.
Ironically, because I'm in streaming mode, I can't hear I can't hear when he joins or leaves.
Yeah, so Joss is like, I guess that makes sense because Mormons aren't allowed to watch like anything above G-rated movies.
Right.
Joss is like, I guess that makes sense, though. Then that just makes me think of Adam's Family Values and when they make Wednesday and her friends at camp watch Disney. But I also remember in Adam's Family Values, Wednesday drowned that other girl in the lake. So there's that. Was Adam's Family Values G-rated?
I would be surprised, but maybe I shouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised.
Audio, no video. I'm not on your. I don't see your desktop or whatever.
Audio, no video?
It- Yeah.
Huh.
And I got no video on Discord right now.
Really?
And,
oh,
like-
that makes sense because I'm not streaming it because I switched applications for Discord. At
Oh
least.
no. See, Joss, you're not wrong. They did roast and eat a person. I think. I'm pretty sure there was cannibalism in Adam's Family Values.
So when I hover over it, I get this like transition as if I'm looking at the screen, but it never actually loads it, and it just keeps me on my desktop.
Let me switch.
I would
something
love
in
to-
OBS.
I don't think I have to do anything with the OBS.
Well, I'm using OBS to game capture it.
It
It might be the hooking into the E EXE.
Wait, so Sherry,
Anything
if
now?
Mormons aren't allowed to watch R-rated movies or anything like that, how did they ever watch Passion of the Christ?
There are exceptions. God will
I
understand.
mean,
Yeah.
because that movie is like barely not rated NC-17.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Mark, send
But-
me now.
It's super Jesus-y.
So I'm connected enough. I
Oh.
think it's something on my end. I left on purpose.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta watch the stream. Hang on, I got nothing. here.
Do you know if there's any settings that I can change on my end that might have something to do with that?
I mean, I don't.
Oh,
like-
Max's minimized window.
Yeah. I don't think we've changed anything since last time.
Also,
I'm trying to change like what monitor it's going
that's
to on
fine.
my end or whatever. Maybe that will help.
So do you
with
just get a
something.
black screen, or what do you get?
No, I'm just staring at my desktop and it says it's connected, but nothing has changed.
Let me. Okay, I'm.
I changed which monitor it's going to see if that helps any.
Yeah, I shut down Tekken and I'm gonna reboot it.
Sherry's like, one of my friends ended up working for Disneyland. Huge Disney fan. He was gay, but he said it was surprising for him how many of the character actors were also gay. Apparently, seeing Peter Pan and Aladdin making out during breaks was surprising. LOL. To which I would like to counter. Clearly, he's never been on the internet.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up.
Well, I just tried to change the resolution, and it changed the resolution of my actual monitor.
And you
I heard-
broke your monitor.
And I
Have
broke-
fun.
Everything. So 1 second.
Quote unquote, we will do it live.
We will do.
So
it
wait,
live.
okay, so Joss, here's the thing. Peter Pan is like forever young, but he's been in Neverland for like 200 years. Does that make him 200 years old or still like 12 years old? Because if he's making out with Aladdin, there's some serious fucking problems going on there.
Oh boy.
I
Like,
we're
what
going
the-
by
the
anime
fuck is up
fan
with that?
rules, then he's 200, but like, I don't know.
All right.
Forever
You want to try
young.
connecting again?
So I'm connecting clearly. I'm just not getting
Oh.
a display or even like the typical like, hey, they're busy right now or anything like that.
Really?
Sherry, I feel like Mormons
Yeah.
miss out on a lot of movies because
Huh.
of their
We've done
their
this
morals.
before. We've had it
There's
work.
so much
We
art
have,
they're
and like
missing
you're
out on.
connected to me right now. I don't have any games open, but I feel like shouldn't it still tell you that like
It
I'm-
tells
I'm
me
doing
on
something
like my
else?
taskbar that taskbar is or that parsec's running. It's just not doing what it gotta. Wait, I know a thing. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I think Peter Pan is still just like 12 years old because he's like fucking there forever. Sorry, I'm talking in chat.
Right?
I figured. Yeah.
It's Peter Pan.
Yeah, but Peter Pan forgets things the longer he's in Neverland, so he's like actually 12 years old,
That's unfortunate.
regardless of how old
That is
he actually
unfortunate.
is.
I wanted to get parsec going today.
So Aladdin and
Let's see.
and Peter Pan making out is problematic.
That's
say
no
Um,
good.
I'm gonna restart.
Thanks, Sonic.
Am I gonna?
Thanks,
I
restart?
think the
Sonic.
issue's
White.
on my end.
I think it is.
You know what I'm gonna do?
You want to restart?
So apparently, Angel Vid, which is like Mormon Netflix,
Yeah.
had Game of Thrones on it for a bit, but apparently
Um.
every episode is only 20 minutes long.
Some good dialogue that makes no sense.
Yeah, like how do you even get through that show without like 90% of the content?
I'm guessing Marcus reset. I'm just seeing like a frozen window.
Yeah, Marcus, you done?
I
You
think
done,
I
bruh?
think you restarted and it's just like hanging. Oh yeah, did you see the video today of Henry Cavill building a PC to some Barry White?
No.
You should probably look that up. He's a huge nerd, it turns out.
Yo,
All right.
You're back.
I'm gonna
Can't
try.
see your face. All I can see is your avatar.
Nice. How about now?
Yes.
Yes.
Still nothing on your end
You're back, baby.
for Parsec.
No,
that is?
now it's going through. Parsec's
Yeah.
working now.
Okay.
Checking my secret furry account on Instagram.
Or it's at least the black screen that it should be, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I'm launching Tekken now.
Yay!
And I'm
Save
gonna
the
watch
stream
you guys
yet.
play Tekken.
And I'm gonna pick Akuma because I don't know how to play Tekken.
You pick Akuma because I suck at Tekken.
I'm gonna do crouch medium kick Tatsu DP,
I'll
and
be-
I'm gonna
I'll be
play
Geese.
Akuma.
Because what even
And
is
then
this game?
And then we cry about the Capcom versus SNK 3 we'll never get.
That we'll never get.
Mm-mm.
Welcome to
If
Level
Fightcade
Up Video
2
Games
comes
chat
out-
room.
When Fightcade 2 comes out and gets the proper Naomi emulation online going, like I'm gonna
Yeah.
get CVS 2 going for us because that'll be great.
That'd be.
Oh,
Fun.
but-
I've never
well-
really played CVS 2.
Josh
It's
says
fun.
all of the internet is thirsty for nerdy Henry Cavill.
It's very true. All right, we're doing it. Here we go.
Wow, this roster's huge.
Yeah, I ended
Oh.
up picking up the season passes, so everyone's there.
hey,
Awesome.
stream it in
Oh, in Discord.
Discord so I can see what
My
you're doing.
computer's gonna cry.
Mhm.
I am streaming 3
Oh, wait, no,
ways.
never- Well, see, I would watch it on
It'll be
on
delayed.
the thing, but
right.
it'll be delayed
We
like
can't
8
carry a
seconds.
conversation.
Yeah. I'll be like going, oh no man, like fucking after the next round is done.
So I'm
Right.
streaming to Twitch, to Marcus, and to Discord. Internet.
Max, isn't there a way to remap your controls on Parsec like while you're connected?
In Parsec, I don't know.
I know you can do it if you back up a stage. I'm asking only because like, can I do it here? No.
I mean, you can disconnect and reconnect.
I guess now that it's working, yeah, huh?
Yeah, you'll just have to press start when you rejoin.
That's
oh man,
right.
the stream is like Discord is having a stroke right now.
Is it?
Oh yeah, the frame rate keeps dipping into like single digits.
Oh, amazing.
That's the one thing I can't actually see.
Yeah, but it's running smoothly on Twitch, so everything's fine.
Yeah, I figured out there's a trick, and that's if you're using the NVENC encoder in OBS, if you run it in admin mode, it will prioritize the stream over any other application.
Everything else.
Max,
That
your
probably
face
explains
cam
why.
has died
I still
in
see
terms
him.
of quality. No, we see him. It's just a matter of like, it was high res.
No,
Man,
it
what's
looks
the
fine.
stream look like?
It looks fine on my end.
Oh, it could be me because I'm doing a thing.
I mean, you're parsecing in, so you're
Right.
getting like 5 megs down just for that.
Oh man, I love technology.
So far, it has not betrayed me today. I've been doing pretty well with all of the comp.
Oh,
supers.
I've been trying to connect back in, by the way, Max.
Oh. Control F1.
There we go.
It doesn't have any prompt for me because I don't have the overlay.
Control. Can I get a F in
Mhm.
chat?
Did we time out?
No? I just heard
Yeah,
controller
it-
connect.
No, it booted me.
Son of a bitch. Reconnect.
Uh-oh. We were so close.
We were
I knew
so
something would go wrong.
close.
The second I had to redo anything.
What controller are you using?
DualShock 4.
Okay.
But it was working just fine. It was just, I had up map to right on my D-pad, and I had to fix
Oh.
that.
Just
And I
let me
only
know when
noticed
you
my character
reconnect.
select. For sure. It seems to be doing us something.
My
Timed out.
goodness, this is scintillating. I'll
What's
tell
timing
ya.
out? Parsec?
Yeah.
That's weird.
We were right there.
We were
So how's
close.
everybody doing in chat right now?
Right?
How y'all
Welcome
doing?
to our
Maybe
we
hold
pretend
on.
we're streaming a game but do nothing podcast.
You can listen to my sultry, nasally, lispy voice and
Mhm.
feel.
I was thinking the same thing, Max. Yep.
Is that better?
Now try to open it back up.
Is it even worth it?
Try it.
Stream Tekken. I could just stream it at 480 at 15 frames per second.
Yeah.
No, let's try it again. See what happens.
Because now I'm already in.
Yeah. Alright. Sorry, I out-tabbed.
Oh, I think our stream crashed on Twitch.
It
Oh, no,
has
it's
not
back.
yet.
This says
it's
it's
still
going.
there.
Oh,
How's the latency?
alright, it's working.
It seems fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
I have.
Seems to be working.
Sherry's like, LOL, sultry, nasally voice. It can get more nasally. Just wait for my allergies to kick in.
That's right, this happened.
And
Right.
then I'm gonna sound like fucking Snagglepuss.
The crossover you were waiting for, Tekken X The Walking Dead.
Right.
Tekken Cross, sorry.
Don't get it twisted.
I know The Walking Dead would get
Don't
pissed
get
at me.
it crossed.
We don't
Uh,
care about stages, but
no.
we want to hit.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like the music here. That's
I
about
went
it.
I went ahead and just pulled out my 8-bit Dio stick, even though I'm not good with an arcade stick.
What the fuck is going on with that dude's eye patch? Like, for real.
When did How Wrong get an eye patch?
He's I want to say Tekken like 5,
I don't think it
I
was
don't-
5. It must
I
have
don't
been 6 or
remember.
afterwards.
maybe.
Wow, these are not the same character. But boy, are these the same character.
Right?
Oh, Sherry,
Alright, I got
by
left
the
foot.
way.
Got
Are
right
are
punch,
two
left kick,
ethnic
right kick.
characters?
Yeah, oh, fight
There's more
ethnic
than two.
people! Fight for my white entertainment. Oh, and Sherry, Snagglepuss, seriously, 100% my favorite gay character in all of cartoons.
Why am I playing this like a 2D fighter? What am I doing?
I know, right? Why do I keep trying to do air grabs? What's wrong with me?
What I want to know is why Miguel is dressed like one of the fucking village people.
Oh, that's unblockable. I saw it spark up and went, wait.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. when you check in.
The thing about Tekken is there's stuff, and I don't know that stuff, and you have to practice to do that stuff.
I mean, I don't remember a whole lot. I basically just hit directions and buttons and see what sort of cool shit happens.
That's not
That's
gonna
how
work, is it?
that's how I
Nope.
learned
No,
how
it's
to play.
OCG.
Just pressing buttons and trying to see what happens is how I learned how to get really good at Soul Calibur. Which I got that the
Gonna get
Dreamcast.
destroyed.
I got that Dreamcast fight stick that Wes traded in. I fucking crushed Soul Calibur now.
Which
Nice.
fight was it? Which one was it?
It's the first party Dreamcast fight stick.
The ASCIIWare one or the whatever the other? I forget the name of the brand. Is it the gray and
Jump.
green one?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it's the good one. It's the only one.
Yeah. It's the only one worth using.
Okay, this is not happening.
Cherry's like, better question. Why wouldn't you dress like
I'm
a
just
village
gonna play
person?
footsies.
Yep, good call.
I mean, sometimes village people attire
I
is
did
not
not see that second hit coming.
is not adequate for the environment. Like, they wear barely any clothes. It's
Outside of Pride, you can't really dress like village people.
outside of summertime. You can't dress like the village people. You will freeze to death.
What do you mean? It's California.
I mean, even California gets kind of cold. Like, it gets
Oh yeah,
below
so
0
people don't
here.
dress appropriately.
No, like seriously, I woke up this morning. It was like 20 degrees outside, and I still wore a jacket to go get the mail
Right.
because I'm from California. Oh, 20. That's kind of chilly.
I fucked up.
That's not gonna work.
Nope, it
Oh,
won't.
well, you let it work.
I was mid animation still.
Mid
Punch.
animation.
Punch.
Jesus.
Punch.
Oh,
Punch.
no.
I believe Miguel's thing is he's like cartel or something.
It's something racist.
Something racist. Hey, the one thing you can't complain about in Tekken characters is like, it's diverse.
That's true.
Like,
Kind
and if you
of.
do the story modes, it's hilarious because like every character speaks their native language and they all speak to each other that
And
way.
they
You
all
just, like,
think they
kinda get
understand it. Yeah.
Sherry laughs at our cold. Honey, like, here's the thing. I am so used
Nice.
to California
Good
weather
pick throw.
that when I moved to Tucson,
Thank you.
like, I was unbothered by the heat. Like,
I will rotate
even,
the cast
even on
really
days
bad.
when it's like
Yeah.
130 degrees
There's enough
outside, I'm like,
people
it's not that bad.
When
So like I
did
said, I'm gonna
Harong
pick
get a
Akuma.
high patch? Like, when did this happen?
And he dyed his hair black.
Yeah, Horong's freaking eye patch bugs
mean,
the
you
shit out of
can-
me. Why does
you
that
can
thing
do
go over his
this.
nose?
Right.
Like, you can just Tekken 3 it.
What? Whoa, hold on. What was that one on the far right?
The gimp suit?
Or something. Oh, there's a
Oh,
Tekken 2
wow.
outfit. That's fun.
Yeah, it's got both the.
Well, that-
Hold up.
It makes me want to see like what skins are available here.
Akuma, the only man with a man bun that looks masculine.
I beg to differ. There are
How
many,
about this
but
Black Panther outfit for Armor King?
as in straight up Black Panther.
It's just Black Panther.
Wakanda temporarily.
Wakanda forever. Oh, Sherry, it's the driest of heats. My favorite part
Yo,
of living
Gold
in
White
Tucson
Man.
was actually I was like not far off from like the exit of the runway at the Air Force Base, so I had like squadrons of A-10s flying over my apartment all day, every day, and everybody I lived with hated it, but I love jets, so it was super cool. Because they're like buzzing the top of my they're buzzing over the top of my apartment building at like 200 feet, so I can like see the dudes inside.
A character I mildly know how to play.
A
And the
character I
reason I
have no
left
idea
it
how to play.
cold is because my dish soap freezes in winter, and my shampoo too.
Nice.
I've stored the toothpaste in the fridge to keep it warm enough to use. Man, living in rural Japan must be brutal.
Wow.
Wow, Jesus.
I love it that I opened my mouth and just nothing.
Nope.
Did you forget how to make mouth noises? Like,
No, as in like, I said I know how to play this character, then absolutely got bodied.
yeah.
It's
I can play
almost
this
like
kid- oh, I
playing
died.
Akuma.
Well, I've seen how like people who actually know how to play Tekken Akuma play him, and he's way different. But you can do Akuma things, and that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
My favorite Tekken game is Pokken Tournament.
I mean, you're a
Jesus.
saint for saying it. I know how to do one thing, and if I don't do it,
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
gonna go bad. Eh,
Oh no.
because they're gonna let me.
Yep. I have to.
Sherry, has Japan never heard of wood heating? Like, do y'all not have like wood burning stoves?
Oh! I'm like, give me the tackle.
You heard him. Give him the tickle.
That's unblockable. Okay.
Jesus.
I don't know how strings work. Oof.
Y'all are getting fucked, nerds.
Whoop, wrong button.
Oh, that's bad.
This might not hit.
Oh no! The range was just complete trash.
I'm just gonna. Oh,
Whoa!
focus sack. Nope.
Nope.
There we go. So we got a little bit of latency going
Okay.
on, not much.
Okay. It's probably because the image is a lot. It's pretty intensive. There's a lot changing.
Right.
The more changing pixels, the worse it's gonna be. Streaming to Discord as well probably also doesn't help.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close that stream and just listen to you guys. I know what Tekken
Alright.
looks like.
For sure. When you get the chance, Max, and go ahead and close it up, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's gonna kill me.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no.
Because I can kind of play it, and then every now and again it'll stutter.
Oh. Turns out when you're
There we go,
sleeping-
I Akuma'd.
Oh boy, I don't think this is
I
gonna
might
work
hit.
in my favor.
I
Alright,
think
I'm
I got that
I
round.
think you got that. Yeah, 100%. There it is. Oh, it burns off.
This sucked.
Nice. Alright, let me close that Discord stream.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
And then this will run mildly better.
Hopefully.
Whoa.
Oh, I did not mean to do
Whoa.
rematch. I will go back
Oh.
to character select. I do
Whoa.
not want to be Jack again.
Jack is cool. You have to know how to play him.
You do.
And I think that's every like character in Tekken. You can't just press buttons. You gotta learn a thing.
You really can't.
and then
Like,
you
you
can go
gotta
back
just
in.
try a thing and you're like, I learned 3 things. Let's keep doing those 3 things.
Well, the trouble is there's so many moves that are locked behind strings.
It's
Like
true.
you do this and that, then that. Now you get that move. You know.
Like, I only wish I could remember all of King's throws.
I know a thing by Eddie Gordo, and I'm gonna do it.
Press the button, confuse the shit out of me.
I'm gonna press forward and right kick, and then I'm gonna press the left and right kick, and I'm gonna do windmills, and you're
Yep.
gonna have to deal with that.
I am. I'm going to attempt to throw knees and elbows in your face.
Have
And
you
I'm
seen the
gonna-
trailer for Fakuram?
Yes.
How he's gigantic, and then
Yeah.
it cuts the gameplay. Love it.
The Howard Estate. The best stage in tech.
I love Geese Howard because he's just a weeb.
Yeah.
A very rich and powerful weeb.
We all wish we were powerful weebs.
Oh, okay.
Just do some
Gonna work
push-ups.
out here. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Throw tech. Duck that. Didn't do
Oh,
nothing about
that
it.
had a whole animation with it.
His outfit
Eddie
is
Gordo.
a little.
It's supposed to be like hyper Muay Thai.
Yeah.
It seems really flamboyant to me.
There's no point in
There we
sidestepping.
go.
It's gonna swing all the way. Oh, except there is.
You can absolutely dodge things. What are you talking about?
Well, you can't, but I didn't. I forgot that like sidestepping is its own stance.
What you can do specific moves out of too.
Like everything is. I have a counter.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that was it.
They changed the input.
Did they?
Yeah. You know, get in your handstand stance and just spin in circles like a douche. That's how you Eddie Gordo.
Yep. I'm gonna
supposed to
do
be-
it eventually.
Right, there's that.
And I just get to watch the fight like 15 seconds behind.
Oh.
There's some range on those. Jesus.
I'm just gonna armor through this because you hit a button.
I was gonna counter it, but I should not have tried to counter that.
I knew for a fact I could draw super, so I did it.
Rip my rib cage.
No need.
Silence.
I know, right?
Silence over the airwaves.
That's what
You
you're
can't
here
let it-
for.
Alright, no, we need a topic. I just can't, because I can't see what you guys are doing, so we need
Right.
a topic of discussion.
I see. Outside of Fakarom's like ridiculous body proportion here.
Yeah.
No, that's what I like when I'm doing my
Oh!
streams. I try to find things to talk about other than the stream.
That's
Right.
what I'm bad at.
Yeah, I've been working on that. That's why I like brought up like Disney princes and shit. Like, so
We had
there's
that
like
going for a while.
topic of discussion.
Yeah. That was carrying itself.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's like the whole point because
Yeah,
people watch the game, but they don't necessarily want to hear about the thing they're already watching.
it's true.
Unless it's like a professional commentary or something.
Right.
Yeah, of which we are not professionals.
I like
get
how
paid.
within 20 minutes of starting our stream on Lethal League, some dude comes in, it's like, I've spent 200 hours playing this game. I'm like,
I
well,
believe it was 500.
was it 500?
Marcus, I would
Is-
also like to point out that being a professional and being professional are two very different things.
Yes, they are.
Because I can be a professional artist doesn't mean I'm very professional about it.
Right.
So that'd be my argument.
That's a fair argument.
I believe that you are correct.
Is this stage really called Brimstone and Fire as opposed to Fire and Brimstone?
Of course,
That just
you don't
makes
want too
sense.
many religious connotations.
Sorry, I had to alt tab over to the thing. Should be.
Oh,
got
what
it.
was that? What was that religious fighting game where like all the gods like?
Fight of Gods?
Is that what it was? I remember playing that
Yeah.
like in browser, and I was Jesus like with the pieces of the cross.
Oh,
still
you mean
nailed
the
in my
Adult
hand.
Swim one?
Is that what it was?
The like flash animated one?
No. It was like proper 3D animated. You have like Jesus, where he had like chunks of the cross still bolted to his hands, and then you
Okay,
had
yeah,
like
it's Fight of Gods.
you had like Shiva, and Brahman, and you had like and Buddha. You had all types of different gods that you would fight in a one-on-one
That was the one that
fighting
got
game.
in a bunch of
Recently,
trouble because of
they
the
added
Prophet
Santa.
Muhammad, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which we have official pictures of the paintings of the Prophet Muhammad, according to whatever the whatever Islam's Vatican is. And it's like, this is what he looks like. It's like, okay, cool. So we're just gonna make him look like that. And they're like, no, you can't do that. Like, pick a lane. He either looks like that or he doesn't. Not to demean anybody's religion, but those rules don't make any damn sense.
Oh Jesus.
If I were smarter, I knew how to end that combo. But for now, I'm just gonna... Oh, get hit in the face, apparently.
Woo.
Launch.
All punches.
Oh, Shirley says if you want an awesome religious game, play El Shaddai. I have played
Oh
it.
yeah, El Shaddai is great.
I have
a
El
great
Shaddai
game.
and I have not played it yet.
Oh, you should play. It's really good.
I want to. I have a bunch of PS3 and PS1 games I would like to play on stream, but I would need a splitter that actually gets rid of HDCP. And what I've learned is all the splitters that are made now do not do that anymore.
Whoops.
Because it turns
I
out
would-
it's
oh.
not supposed to.
No!
You know what I'd love to do for a stream? All of the PETA games.
Oh,
Oh.
like the Cooking
Oh,
Mama one
no.
and all that? I'm down. I'd watch that.
I mean, because like let's be real. PETA used to stand for something really good. Now they're just a bunch of obnoxious social terrorists. It's one thing to be an animal rights activist. It's another to just be trolls, and that's all
And,
you're
like-
doing anymore.
Oh boy.
Hypocrites while they're at it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an overhead. Flash kick.
Nope. I was like, I have stance changes. Too bad.
So
I don't know
Bruce
what to
Lee's
do out
in
of
this
them.
game, or is that like Uma Thurman with a haircut?
Bruce Lee's always been in this game.
Man, I just want to fucking play the Yakuza games.
Fair.
Isn't there a new one coming out?
7
it-
just came out.
Did it?
Oh, the flash kick. This entry
The
is add to
flesh.
favorites. I don't know why.
Oh, I hit RB.
The flesh kick.
Oh, add to favorites. God damn it.
Whatever that means.
Can't take you anywhere.
Oh, you can't see what I'm doing in Discord.
Nope,
Never
sure
I
can't.
Your knee is up.
I was doing things with my feet.
I see.
Do I want to be a Final Fantasy character or a Final Fantasy character?
A Final Fantasy character, I think.
Lars, I think, is canonically a Naruto character. I think they had a
Would not be
crossover,
surprised.
and it was stupid, and I love it.
Yep,
Yes,
Brimstone
the
and
Tekken
Fire.
character for the modern man.
I just hope she says her intro line about live streaming.
Because that's what she's being.
Yep.
Big ol' e-girl.
I definitely read Beforestation. I don't know how,
Okay.
but I did.
Deforestation what?
Beforestation.
And Wonder Bread.
Deforestation or After Station?
So I'm gonna figure this out. This woman has a tiger she can summon, and I want
She
to find
sure
it.
does.
I'm gonna do special inputs, which isn't exactly a Tekken thing until I see it. Okay, I'm
Some-
not.
Oh, there is an unfortunate
One
amount
of
of.
the backup dancers
There's a
from
lot of
Zootopia.
bounce happening here, and I just realized it.
Bounce?
Yeah.
When you kick, your feet come off the ground.
Oh, I see.
No, bounce. Like Dead or Alive bounce.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
The
Oh
good
god.
bounce.
See, I got like 15-second delay, so I have no idea what people are talking about.
He mentioned it, then I saw it. If I could just find a simple string, I'd be good. Ooh, palm.
I'm standing in lava. It's probably fine.
Yeah,
These boots will protect me.
Lava's not that hot anywhere.
these boots
Nope,
were made
no
for
thank
walking
you.
on lava,
Those boots are made for lava.
and that's just what the lava. Oh, there's like a second left in the match. Excuse me.
Oh wow. I was
Tekken
busy.
is such a smooth game if you know how to play it, and when you don't, here we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay, I have a wall rising. Nice. Do it
Oh
again.
no.
And sweep.
Ooh,
If nothing else, we can play neutral.
it's true.
Oh, you and I gotta get on a... What is it? Oof. Project Justice 2. Or whatever, Rival Schools 2.
Project Justice. Yeah.
Because that's one of the games I can figure out in a quick and dirty in like 15 seconds, and then we can show some stupid matches in that.
See, I've never played Project Justice. I've only played Rival Schools.
Project Justice is the Marvel 2 of Rival
Of
Schools
Rival Schools.
without but no active tag.
Oh Jesus, that looked like it hurt. Okay. Yeah, so it's still like Rival Schools in that sense.
It's just like it's easier to do combos and like launch into air combos a much easier thing, and like it's kind of the core mechanic. And also you fly high, like you launch someone and then you jump 50 feet in the air. It's great.
That's pretty great. I remember that about Rival Schools too.
No, I mean you go higher. Yo,
Wow.
yo.
Oh, the suplex.
I'm down for suplexes.
Oh yeah, those suplexes. Yeah, I just now saw.
Just
Wow.
so much for low
Thanks
latency
for-
Twitch.
Yeah.
There's reasons for that, and has something to do with like partners and stuff, and counter hit.
Yeah, I think it's priority traffic.
I don't know if it's priority or random though. Like it's waits for you to get affiliate before you can even do anything like
Yeah.
quality settings, and then from there it's
All my
random, I
knees.
believe. Didn't need those.
Nope, nope, nope.
Shh.
There it is.
Well, there's the tiger. Hey, did you do the story mode for this game?
I
I
started the
just
story
now
mode.
saw the KO.
Okay. You know how Akuma is not a DLC character?
Correct.
He has a role, and a very good, important one in this game. And it was, who are you? What are you doing here? I'm here to kill you.
Oh, I have
Why?"
seen. So I've played through like the arcade modes, and he shows up in the same way
Oh, okay.
at the end.
But it's
Also,
hilarious because like,
this king outfit
I don't like it.
is not okay.
I love Bloody Roar, I don't like that.
It makes me uncomfortable with the
Mm-hmm.
amount of human going on with that.
Wait, is there one where he's just naked?
You'll see it in
Yeah,
about
but
5
it's like-
seconds. I just hover over it for a while.
He's a cheetah man.
Cheetah man. Instead of the
Yeah,
mask,
I've
it's
been
just
on the-
full body.
I've been on the internet long enough to not be shocked by any of that.
Not shocked, but like, oh no.
Oh no.
Brought a girder to the fight.
Chilling with an I-beam. Oh, okay, immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I'm king. What do you expect
Yeah.
me to do?
At least he's wearing a mask.
I love the
Not
throw cancels in this game because the animations are bonkers.
That's like the one thing that DOA in this got going is how smooth all transitions are.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. I believe that's a combo throw.
I think it is. I just have no idea how to do the combo throw out of it.
Oh, that's a low. Oh. There's no way for me to tech that.
Oh!
Do it again!
I don't know
got it
how I
going.
did it, but I did.
See, that's why Tekken's so fun to learn.
Yeah.
KO. Yeah, I'm way behind.
Woof.
Oof. That's okay. Spinning back kick, moonsault. No.
Nope, no thank you.
Oh no.
Oh, that hurt. I played a lot of Brian in 3,
Right.
because he hits like a truck. That didn't work. Oh, I heard that one.
That hits mid,
And I
got
missed
you.
it. Jesus.
Brian players are gonna be so mad watching this.
What the fuck was I about
Yeah,
to
and-
do?
Any good Tekken players watching this and just cringing.
Look, I'm sorry.
That is a hell of a
That's
kick.
a Tatsu.
That is King's version of a Tatsu.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's just absolutely. You're gonna die if you're hit by that.
Alright guys, I got a dip.
That's alright.
Thanks, Nate.
There
I gotta
it is.
dip out. I gotta dip out.
All
I
right.
gotta go.
Thanks for sticking
Yeah, take-
around.
Yeah, I gotta go feed my dog and take care of shit. Ugh. Oh, my leg fell asleep.
One
Oh,
of the buttons
pins
is
and
taunt.
needles.
I don't know which.
Oh, I fucked up.
Just do a drop kick real quick and
Yeah.
fight. See, I played me a good amount of Tekken 3 and 5, and I learned something in 5, but that was years ago, and you just have to know your moves.
That was me with 3, and
Right.
and yeah.
I'm going to pick Geese Howard
I'm just gonna
because
go
Geese
from
Howard.
King to Armor King. With that just dumb grin on his face.
Hmm.
This is probably my last one.
We're
Unless
gonna
you have-
call it here after.
Unless you have a
we have
specific
had a-
character you want to play after this.
Not necessarily, no. I'm gonna throw out my Rapukins and feel happy, and
There you
then
go.
do a Raging Storm and just leave it at that.
That seems like a good plan.
Just suplex yourself real quick.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep. Again, I'm gonna want to practice Tekken. I don't even own it.
Oh. Jesus.
Oh, it didn't want to stop. Armor.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, right. Armor is armor, but health is health. Ooh-ah!
Oh, jeez.
Side steps. Man.
How am I so mobile? Like,
That's not gonna hit.
no.
I'm blocking.
I could attack
Predictable.
that. Probably should attack that.
I have meter, I don't even know how to use it.
I know, right?
I bet a double motion will do a something, or if I do a pretzel for a Raging Storm, which I do not have the capacity for at
Oh!
this moment. The cross-ups.
Just throw myself backwards?
Sure, why not? Predictable. I need to find a launcher and fast.
Oh!
grab?
Yes! Oh,
You
it's
pressed
bad.
the button.
I did. I was hoping I would at least make contact first.
How's Shokoken?
Yeah.
Rashomon. That's right, he's not. Whatever. That trade. Curse you, Tekken.
Oh, jeez.
No. Man. No way. Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, boy.
Catch him.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah! SPD!
Just throw it. Oh my god. That's...
Hmm. I have cancels, I can do this. Unpredictable. Double Rapuken.
I hopped it. Oh boy.
The fun thing about the 2D characters in this game is they have jump-ins. Where
Yeah,
that's not really a thing.
That's true, yeah. And it really isn't a thing. I keep trying to Tatsu for no reason. Other than it's a Tatsu. Oh, that was good.
That was some good choppy Tekken.
That
We'll
was
never
good.
do it better.
Yep, that's true. Alright. I'm going to call it there, but I'll do the quick outro.
As we're one to do.
Yeah, as we're one to do. I'm learning to, like, just keep it short.
Yeah.
But those of you who might not be familiar, we are streaming under the banner of Level Up Video Games. We are a retro and modern game store in Santa Cruz, California. We have all of our inventory online. I will put a link right there. And we've been streaming for the quarantine, and we're just kind of enjoying trying to build a community out of it. So if you would be so kind and you have an Amazon Prime sub, please throw it our way. There is a link. And we are going to keep putting more content in. We're going to keep adding emotes if we get to our sub goal. And we're going to keep streaming. A different person tends to stream every day. So I think, Marcus, are you streaming tomorrow?
I am absolutely available to stream tomorrow, and I think I have one game planned in the form of a Fallen Angel demo, really cool indie game I saw at, not PAX, DreamHack earlier
Okay.
this year.
Nice.
And then
yeah.
whatever else I feel like after that, because it's a short demo.
Okay. Yeah, Nate said he was streaming 2 days. It was Wednesday, and I forget if it was Friday.
Is it Monday and Wednesday?
No. I'll check.
We'll figure it out.
Someone's streaming tomorrow.
Me for
and-
sure.
Yeah, and then Saturday, I think Sherry and Aaron are going to keep going with Bloodborne?
Oh, is that what they're doing? That's fun.
Yeah. Sherry beat the Cleric Beast on her first try.
Oh, you're mad.
I'm so mad. There's no way in hell I could have done that.
I beat Gascoigne on my first try, but I had been like made aware of parries.
I did too. He wasn't that hard to me compared to some of the other bosses. But yeah, yeah. Aaron gave
Okay,
her
but-
good advice. She held on to like some healing stuff to actually have during the fight, because I remember I went into the Cleric Beast fight with like nothing to heal with. And then she's also just patient, which I am not. Which is turns out is the one thing you should have when playing a Soulsborne game.
Yeah, don't accidentally press a button one too many times, you'll die.
You will die. Yeah.
But I believe that's all for us for tonight. Thanks for everyone who joined in.
Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for hanging out, and we will catch you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Have a good one.